Gaming Morning Show.
To know where we are going, we need to know where we've been. So today, we look back at the first month of the new year of Gaming Morning Show. All in all, from New Year's Day to January 33rd, this year's shows have been pretty okay.
Alien said, I've seen Footloose. It was pretty okay. Alien's rating. It was pretty okay.
But we have a lot more to give in 2021. One moment. Let me grab my Dunkin' coffee and Dr. Squatch soap.
You might want to
When
go
you
back
need
to
coffee, you drink your Dunkin' coffee. But then afterwards, you take a shower with your Dr. Squatch soap.
Does anyone have my Dr. Squatch soap? So whether we're meeting new friends,
We have a fourth. Welcome Billy Thundergun to Camper's Corner.
or teaching Chad about the origin of our favorite pop stars,
Harry Styles has a birthday today.
Did you know his middle name is Clarence? Most people think he's from England. That's actually all an act. He's actually from Arkansas.
or summoning people from the depths of the internet.
If Austin Attack shows up, I'm going to actually start to wonder a little bit. If Austin just pops in.
What? Oh my god!
We get to be here all together every weekday at 6 a.m. Pacific Time on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningshow.tv. So grab your favorite snack. Who's up for some peanut butter and cheese sandwiches?
My wife was like, you should just put a little bit of cheese. You don't really taste the cheese. Maybe I need different cheese. Yeah, it was pretty okay.
Grab your favorite drink.
Kiki, I used to work with someone that injected vodka into oranges so they could, quote, drink at work.
And put it on a pancake. Because GMS starts right now.
Morning, gamer! Gaming Morning Show is with you for the next 3 hours, and it should be fairly exciting wherever you may be. Thanks for spending time with us, Mike O, Sean, Ryan on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningshow.tv. We look forward to hanging out with you for the next 3 hours and doing a lot of good things today. I anticipate we're going to have a fun show. You know why? Because Chris and me is here at 6 in the morning. What is happening?
6 in the morning.
Everything all right, Chris? Like Mike's already given all caps exclamation points. Like, Chris, we good? I just want to make sure, because yeah, always worrisome.
Chris may have not gone to sleep yet from his all the fun times he had yesterday.
Such a romantic Valentine's Day, right? Mm-hmm.
Very much so. He did a lot of man singing.
The romance.
You
Not
do
gonna
that again?
Nope.
You try that
It was
again?
one shot there at me trying to roll some R's. AJ's on it. Austin is on 5 questions today.
Is that what that was? Was you trying to roll your
That was
R's?
me trying to roll my R's. Either roll my R's or start my car. I can't do it. I tried for like 7 years. Nope.
7 years and then one show on GMS.
That's all it took to know that it wasn't going to happen. And I just needed
Wasn't
to
gonna
retire.
happen.
Oh my gosh. We are looking forward to Austin Attack 12 on Twitch playing 5 questions with us ahead of Austin's charity stream coming up this weekend. It'll be a lot of fun. That's on the way. What else do we got on the way? We also have this day in gaming history. Birthdays to celebrate. If you have a birthday to celebrate with us, please let us know in the chat because we would like to celebrate with you. We got that coming up. We got AJ Storm in the chat. Thanks for being here and for the host on Twitch. We always
The
appreciate
real
that.
AJ Storm.
Yeah, not the fake one. Did Kiki get first? I have 557.
I think so.
Nice work. Kiki going around the horn and also hanging out with us too. Let's see. Copia has checked in. Chris and me, as we mentioned, first hour crew? Question mark?
Guest appearance.
Right? The sound like Homer Simpson pretending to start a chainsaw from the Simpsons movie. It was definitely closer to that than anyone actually rolling their R's. So, yeah, it was pretty
I
good.
liked it.
Yeah, it was not pretty okay. We got Gaming Morning Show, morning gaming news coming up as well. All right, I have to share the stream because I was so excited about it. I put it in our notes yesterday because I had the stream Saturday night, so I had to wait a whole day to tell you about this. It's far more elaborate. I'm just going to shorten it as much as I can. But basically, I had a dream that I was at like a donut tasting event. I've gone to like beer tasting events where you go around like a convention center and you have a cup and then they fill you with beer samples, right? Same kind of idea. This one was for donuts. Speaking of Homer Simpson. And I was having a pumpkin donut, which was quite delicious in my dream, for what it's worth. Ooh. Had a nice little dip in glaze that you could do. And I'm sitting there scarfing down this donut, and I go, oh, this is really good. I really like this donut. Where are you all located? He goes, we're in the UK. My brain goes, in the UK! In the dream! Not even joking. And then I woke up, like, very soon after that because an alarm started going off because we had lost power. No, it wasn't lost power. We lost power Friday night.
Oh.
But it was an alarm that apparently resets after 24 hours. So after turning it off at 2 in the morning Saturday morning, it went off again at 2 in the morning Sunday. So, in the UK.
You know something's broken inside your head, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was so excited to tell you that, though. It was in my notes. The donuts are based in the UK. Good morning, Sean.
Oh, man.
Good morning. It's gonna be a good day.
Is it?
I feel it.
Yeah?
I feel it.
Okay.
I feel it. It's in there. Maybe a chaos day, but it'll be a good day. We'll see what happens.
A chaos day ahead of schedule. You know, when we start the week off with a chaos day, that might not be the best thing in the world.
I think people are okay with it.
Any more trees fall in your area?
No, everything's pretty stable now. Most of it happened Saturday. Everything seemed okay after that.
All right. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning. I'm really excited for Chaos Time because we established last night that I am the mayor of Chaos World.
Congratulations.
So I was streaming. Well, I wasn't streaming, but Austin was streaming last night, playing Craft the World, and she was like, "Hey, come play with me," because I downloaded it. I got my other PC working, my laptop. So I was like, "Yeah, let's play," and we did it. And the game sucked. It was rigged.
Oh no!
It wouldn't let me when my guys would die, instead of respawning, they would just not be anywhere. And I think I almost killed Austin at least twice, like in real life, from her laughing. Yeah, and then after the end of the stream, I laughed so hard I got a bloody nose. So that was cool.
It looks like
Digital Dog gamed it. So yeah.
It's not something I think Amiad wants to have as a verb. Digital dot game it. Oh my gosh. Stick around. It is Random Acts of Kindness week, so we are asking you, what is the nicest random act that you've experienced? This act could be done by you. It also could be one that you experienced because somebody else was kind to you.
By me? Oh.
Yeah. So it doesn't have to be anything specific, but I'm super curious what that might be. 3 clips already from last night's stream for Chris ME. So,
it was pretty nuts.
It was pretty okay.
No, like nuts.
It was beyond pretty
It was
okay.
beyond pretty okay.
That's funny. Chris ME is saying I have at least 3 clips already from last night's stream. Kopi is saying, don't forget that tomorrow is officially Put It on a Pancake Day.
Is it?
No, somebody else.
Sweet. I like it.
Call of Duty. I've been grinding my butt off for Dark Ethernet. Oof. My settings feel a little all over the place. It's been a while since I've played, apparently.
You should make your loadout.
What are those?
I'm gonna make my loadouts. Don't you worry. I've done small acts of kindness, like the pay it forward in like the coffee line. Have you ever done that? Where
oh yeah,
you start like a train, or so you walk up there and someone's like, "Hey, so and so, you're like the 17th person that's had their coffee paid for. It's like, oh, okay, well, I'll pay for the next person, I guess. I've had that happen before.
Can't say.
Yeah,
that
we like doing that, especially if it's like a holiday, or if we happen to see the person behind us is like a police officer or a firefighter or something like that.
I don't. Yeah, I feel like the random acts of kindness thing is a little. I don't know the word. I prefer doing smaller things than like big stuff. Like, I mean, honestly, whenever I go to Dunkin' Donuts and get coffee, I'll usually pay for the coffee for the person behind me, just because, you know, like I've been blessed, and I want to spread that around a little bit, because I mean, and it's a small thing too, right? We have, especially in today's, like right now, there's so much like craziness and chaos. Just a littlest thing, I think, is really important to do. So.
Oh, I'm getting
Always
assassinated
buy the
because I'm messing
coffee
with
for
camera angles.
person behind me.
It's rude.
Oh no, assassinated on stream, huh?
Yep, and I even let the kill cam almost go. That was a very nice thing, said AJ.
Well, you got to give back, you know. Like and that's one of the things that I really enjoy about Twitch too, is it gives me an opportunity to give back to people. Like, Austin got mad at me once because she was trying to buy a capture card and was like, you know, trying to raise money and whatever. And I made a pretty good donation, and she was like, "Why? And then she kept asking if I wanted a refund. I was like, "No, I don't. Like, the reason I paid it forward, you know. I appreciate your content and you know, whatever. But I mean, to the best of my knowledge, she still hasn't used the capture card. So she probably just went and bought water or something." No, I'm kidding. She has the capture card. She just needs to use it, and she loves technology. So, but yeah, it's important to give back to people if you have the means. I don't think it should feel like an obligation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you know.
Yeah, I agree with that, because in the coffee line, that can become part of the problem, right? You know, you all of a sudden feel obligated, and you don't really have, because you also don't know. It's like, hey, yeah, the person behind me actually got an order for the whole office, so thanks for buying their coffee. That was awesome.
I was just getting a black coffee.
But I will say, like, I have one coffee place in our area that, like, I don't go to very often at all. And so when I do, they have, like, a loyalty club, you know, punch card kind of thing. And it's like, hey, do you want your punches? I always give those to the car behind me, because there's probably somebody who has a better chance to frequent the place than I do. And the name of that coffee chain is Dunkin'. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, they don't do a punch card. They use an app because, you know, the 21st century.
Ah, gotcha. They're so ahead of it. I don't think any other coffee place actually uses apps.
Nope, they don't know what the internet is. They just use inner punch cards.
My ex used to dislike my tendency to do random acts of kindness. It's one of the ways I knew it wasn't meant to be on the heels of Valentine's Day. So
Chris M.E. is like the king of kindness. So,
right?
Like, he's the king of hype trains. It's ridiculous.
And so this brings up the next topic, was how were your dates? Chris M.E. had several dates given away. I believe 2 at least, so several might be the wrong term. So how were your dates? Did you have fun? Did they have fun? Anyone else do anything special for Valentine's Day?
Well, I painted.
What
That was
did
pretty cool.
You painted like a portrait of your wife? That's so amazing that you would do
Yeah,
that.
for sure.
That's who knew you could paint portraits of your wife?
I painted
Bob
some of
Ross.
the closet shelving that I've been building my daughter.
Oh.
And you painted it in an image of your wife? That's so cool.
Did you paint it brown?
Painted it extra white.
Oh, I didn't know there was an extra white.
Well, yeah. So, like, imagine, like, do you have an idea in your head of what white looks like?
Yeah.
Okay, now imagine that, but like more.
Oh, that's
It's
crazy.
so white.
Did you say Snow White?
Snow White. It was Snow White.
I'm gonna mute myself. They'll talk to me.
Uh-oh. Don't talk to Mike. Morning, DRG. Thanks for being... I give smooches for free. DRG was part of Kiki Lowe's Love Royale, which was awesome to watch yesterday. Really enjoyed our time there over the course of the day, so that was super cool. Had that. Axe is here as well. Axe spent a lot of time yesterday watching Love Royale as well. That would sound really nice. Still have 20 more minutes physically in class. Okay, pay attention. Okay, we're not here. All right. Kiki, my personal little stalker, how are you today? I was just about to ask how it went. It was really good. DRG got second in Love Royale. What do you get for second place in a game where your only objective is to get the date with the person?
A high five.
It's like remember I told you my friend got on The Price is Right and got a chance to win a car, and then backup was dishwasher and estrogen pills. what is a worse second place prize? Not getting a date with the contestant, or a high five on your way out? Oh, you get a box of tissues. She's 7. Let's go. You get a box of tissues to cry on. Kind of thought DRG would
Brutal.
say that.
Brutal.
Well, I hope you and Palmla are happy. It is 6:21 on the West Coast and 9:21 on the East. 2:21 for those watching in the UK. Thanks for being with us on Gaming Workshop in the UK. Among the other days of the day, it is Hippo Day. It is Annoy Squidward Day, which is a day. Single
Someone paid
Awareness
money
Day.
for that.
Singles Awareness Day. Gumdrop Day. President's Day. Nova Scotia Heritage Day, and National Wisconsin Day. Yeah, somebody paid for Annoy Squidward Day.
A lot of money too. That's
I mean,
that's the definition of I have extra money. Let's make a funny SpongeBob reference.
I mean, couldn't Nickelodeon have paid for Annoy Squidward Day?
I guess that's fair.
They might have some cash.
Why? How do you think they have? They don't have any money. Is Nickelodeon still a thing? That shows NFL games?
With SpongeBob and the goalposts? We might not be able to play this game, I'm gonna be straight with you. Because it's
Why?
a domination and it's going to take like 10 minutes. So if I tell you to leave, we might have to leave.
We could do the news during halftime.
is that all the news you have?
I can get it in there real fast.
Oh yeah, you and Axe won Kiki Lowe's like randomizer thing to get a gifted sub, right, Mike?
Oh yeah, we did. It was 100%. We are the most compatible. I've been looking for love, and I found it in Axe.
It's all right, Axe. I was not vibing with many. I think like one match was 95%. I don't think I got above like 86% with anyone else who was trying. So, Kiki, do you have any spare box of tissues I could borrow? To cry on, of course. To use for crying.
With their mouth.
With their mouths.
Their words.
Words. With their gameplay and their mouths.
Oh, I just tried to collect the tag. It's not confirmed.
These tissues are to cry on. With your eyes.
Nothing else.
I got the impression that Kiki's not going to ask me to come on and be her designated R roller. Like if she like sprains her tongue. Then
she sprains her tongue.
she's not going to be like, hey, Ryan, could you come on and help me with the R rolling? And I'd be like,
Can you roll
no.
the R's, please?
Oh, well, that's good that you asked, AJ. It's great that we have a doctor. Doctor, please tell us how one can sprain their tongue.
Well, you can't because it's a muscle, and you strain muscles and sprain ligaments. But I also don't think a tongue strain is very common.
Well, now
So
it
there.
is.
Oh, what? He was hiding behind the desk. What a booty head.
Kiki, I call dibs on R rolling replacement surgery. Yes, that's something we would take the cause up on if you strained your tongue.
There you go.
I'm going to be honest with you, though, just to be straight. I actually didn't know that was the key difference in that verb.
Yep.
Strain and sprain. I'm getting getting shot all over the place. Austin is checked in. Austin showed up. I am here. I was
Hey,
asleep.
you survived.
Nice work.
I am here. I was asleep. Wow. Small world. Me too.
I'm here live.
I'm not a cat.
In our Discord, I pasted a meme that I found with like a lawyer ad or something like that.
That was really cool.
Yeah. I was not mine. I found it. It was not mine. All right, we got to take off. This isn't going well anyway. We're only up by 12. It's a scuffed game. Okay, so yeah. All right, it is Gaming Morning Show, 9:25 on the East Coast and 6:25 on the West Coast. Sports.gaming is looking at me in the game and through the Discord, very frustrated that we had to leave a game. I wish I could pull you out with me.
Nope, you sure can't.
I know, I wish I could. 6:25 West Coast time, 9:25 on the East, and 2:25 in the UK. This day in gaming history coming up, and birthdays as well. Good old Peter. If you missed it on Love Royale, a surprise victor in a lot of ways. It was Peter from Peterborough. Peta from Peterborough, who ended up winning Austin's heart. Austin was a competitor, one of the contestants. How do you formulate that? What you're a contestant trying to win a date with further contestants? Like, the structure of a dating game show is odd.
That is weird.
There's multiple.
very
There's so many
strange.
contestants. All right. Anyway, we'll figure that part out later on. Guess this is not the place.
Contestantception.
Mike, did you tell them about your new favorite game?
I did, and how much I loved it so much, and how you almost died multiple times.
Mardi Gras is a thing that happens in New Orleans a lot. It may not happen this year. We'll tell you about that. Big thoughts out to Texas. There's a whole bunch going on with unprecedented winter storms. We'll give you more details about that, but please, for everyone who's running out of power and those kind of things, be sure to think about them. There's people in the Pacific Northwest, at least, with the ice storm that we had, that still don't have power. I was one of the fortunate ones, to be honest. Channing Tatum and Sandra Bullock about to star in a new movie. Kiki Lowe will be very interested in this movie because maybe they will help Kiki finally fix her keyboard.
Speed 3.
Speed 3. And there's information about a border collie. We'll also tell you about the new host of Saturday Night Live. All that's coming up on Gaming Morning Show right now. We should get informed, though. We need to know what the haps are, video game related. And so we head to the newsroom, as we do almost every single show at this time. Here's hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is Monday, February 15th, 2021, and this is your Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News. President Joe Biden had the weekend at his, had a retreat this weekend at Camp David. Not his Camp David. Turns out other people have used that in the past. That's, of course, where most presidents go to have some time off. And while he was there, he played Mario Kart Arcade GP DX with his granddaughter. Which, good job putting Mario Kart in the Camp David arcade, because that's fantastic. And turns out he was, according to his granddaughter on social media, he was, quote, a little rusty, but he still won, barely. We have reached out and still no word whether or not President Biden said, I'm gonna win at the end. But I'm gonna guess he did.
I mean, if you're going to win, you're going to win.
I'm gonna win. U.S. spends lots of money on video games, and in January, U.S. game spending was up 42%, according to NPD. This is from Brendan Sinclair of Game Industry Biz. Americans spent more money on games.
I want s'more.
I want
S'more?
s'more.
What's s'more money?
S'more.
S'more what?
They spent more money on games in January than ever before. $4.71 billion on games last month. It's a lot of money.
You get a lot of
last
chocolate and
month?
marshmallows with that money.
Call of Duty topped the charts, followed by Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and various other games that we've
some
seen
graham
over and over,
crackers.
such as Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales,
Probably could even afford
NFL
those
21.
sticks that you poke them with. The
Chopsticks?
marshmallows. No, the marshmallows to put them over the fire. Oh God,
What?
what is happening?
This is the Ryan's being bad player. Ryan,
Austin, I am letting Sean speak, but now I'm terrified.
Ryan, stop it.
I'm sorry.
It worked. It worked.
You silenced me.
And other games around there. No. But we spent lots of money on games.
Did we spend more or less?
Last news story. Remedy, developer of Control, I believe. Yes,
Control.
Control. The game Control. They recorded more revenue last year despite no new game releases. A lot of this is thanks to Control's re-releases and updates and DLC. But the Finnish studio, their latest financial results show that operating profits for the last 12 months were more than double made in 2019. So it turns out a pandemic helps people stay home and play video games and buy old video games.
Go figure.
Control was critically acclaimed, so it received many new expansions that launched during last year, and so that helped it see record numbers in 2020. So congrats, Remedy.
Way to go, Remedy. Woo.
No. we have quite the movement going on in our chat though. Let Sean speak.
And always last but never least, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show, morning gaming news with the world-renowned segment within segment where we take a look at what's out today. Super Seducer 3, The Final Seduction, out on PC and Mac. And for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's name of the morning goes to also Super Seducer 3, The Final Seduction, out on PC and Mac.
I don't want to make you feel sad that you can't get this game, chat, but I was going to retweet like we do all of our name of the months. This one doesn't really fit the PG-13 rating that we're looking for here on Gaming Morning Show. So, if you're looking for Super Seducer 3, The Final Seduction, you can find it. Also, apparently there's not enough censorship, according to the Twitter account that you linked me, that it may not actually be out today. They might have to change their release date. So, yep. If you can't even get past the auto mod,
What the heck?
it's not something we're going to probably throw out there. But if you're looking for it, especially because, I mean, today would be a right day to put it. Actually, you probably should have put it out on the 13th. If you think about it, people might have needed it. By the way, Kiki had a good line up here talking about the Love Royale contestants. Peter was stiff competition. All right, I'm going to pay this one off just because it has to do with Kiki's keyboard. You know Channing Tatum and Sandra Bullock, right?
Yeah, they're great.
They're actors. Hollywood, Channing, alongside, Jonah Hill, 21 Jump Street. Channing was in Magic Mike. Sandra Bullock, many rom-coms following stints in Speed and the ever-memorable Speed 2. Well, they're going to get together for a 2022 release of The Lost City of D.
It's also a terrible name.
This is from Hollywood Reporter. Paramount.
Is that also
the
Super
one making
Seducer
this
3?
one. So if you watch Paramount, everyone scaled the mountain. They all got up there so they could make something called The Lost City of D. Yep. April
Looking
15th,
for the D.
next
Does
year.
anyone need the D?
Yep. Much like Kiki
Can we
Lowe's,
find the D anywhere?
D doesn't work on her keyboard.
Do you think
Maybe-
there's a tie-in with the video game Super Seducer 3, The Final Seduction?
It's a
Maybe.
prequel, I think.
Yeah.
By the way, I just Googled that, and there's like a YouTube thing that shows one of the chapters. Yeah, that's an interesting looking game.
Wait, Super
Real.
Seducer or The Lost City of D?
Super Seducer.
Or are we talking about the
Yeah.
same thing at this point?
More or less the same thing.
Super D, the final seduction.
Super D, the final seduction.
Wait. Chris. Oh God, I bought Super Seducer on a lark and streamed it. It was so bad I stopped immediately and made sure to get my money back. What game did you think you were getting, Chris? Or did you know that you had to throw off the mature audiences only?
Super Seducer. Like,
Maybe it's a block building game. A platformer. In the platformer Super Seducer, you can either go up or you can go down, but sometimes you go up and down really fast, a whole bunch. Channing's ex-wife wrote a book about how supposedly bad he was without really saying anything specific. Channing was just didn't work out, but we love our baby. It was on sale on Steam. Well, of course, you know, Chris, that
sure
just sounds
Zesty.
zesty. All right, how we doing?
oh, Mosquitoes here.
You sounded so dismayed. Oh, Mosquitoes here.
Well, no, I felt like a father figure to Makeda because he's a younger gent, and we're talking all this dirty talk.
Makeda,
Earmuffs.
find The Lost City of D, April 15th, 2022. By the way, The Lost City of D is directed by Adam and Aaron Nee.
Knee?
Yep, N-E-E. Nee.
Cool.
Oh, by the way, it's apparently supposed to be about a successful romance author who is kidnapped by a villainous treasure hunter.
Of course it is. Then they're on the way to film Super Seducer 3.
Chris, it's not really a game or funny in any way. It's basically a misogyny trailer. No!
Go figure.
Based
Chris.
on the clips we found on the internet? Doubt it.
Based on Chris yesterday, I mean, he had his 2 dates. He tried to win the date with Austin, and then last night he was asking, "Hey, by the way, Sean's not in our party in Call of Duty."
Call.
And then last night he was asking like every girl he could find out on dates. So Chris might be the Super Seducer 3.
All right, big thanks to everyone who's become a Patreon. We appreciate it. Our latest was Caleb of Caleb Wins Games. Thanks so much for joining us on Patreon. We certainly appreciate it. You can also become part of our early adopter tier. It's available now for the first 100 or until March 31st, 2021. Our guest for 5 questions on GMS today is Austin Attack, who's also a Patreon. Thanks for hanging out with us and supporting GMS. Mike and I reached out yesterday to get the first episode of our monthly podcast off the air, off the ground and on the air. Yeah, so we got that coming up. You can find out more information
off the ground
on Discord. By the
We're
way,
gonna do it in an airplane.
by the way, Sean, I loved that Dr. Chick put pictures of little snowmen that Dr. Chick made of people from the Kiki Low tree and such. And the first thing that you say is, "Can you put some cowboy hats on them?"
I was gonna send her my tiny cowboy hat.
So if you haven't been in our Patreon only chat, that's what you're missing out on. Some exclusives,
Yeah,
like
little
which plant
hats.
is wearing the hat right now.
Tiny cowboy hat. Hey, remember like 5 minutes ago when you said zesty?
Mm-hmm.
Zesty.
There you go.
Thank you. Zesty. I did have, by the way, so both Sean and I worked on a soundboard over the weekend, and we haven't really figured out a way to make sure that I can hear, or they can hear all the sounds that I play. But I did remember I made this one, which you're not going to be able to hear. Chat will, okay? And then we have to figure out how we can implement this.
Billy
Describe it to me in
Thundergun,
detail.
Teammate of the Match Award.
The Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match Award. We need to make something like that, where if we play a game and we have someone who does really well, can we give them the Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match Award?
I just want to say, I don't know, you can't really see that. There's a sticky note right here.
Mm-hmm.
It says Billy Thundergun, Teammate of the Match, and that's in my queue of things to make for the show, as far as graphics and T-shirts.
Okay, so it wasn't completely
funny.
forgotten. AJ, Billy Thundergun is my teammate for life.
I am Billy Thundergun.
If you missed that, that's on our YouTube under the Camper's Corner. It was our first ever episode of Camper's Corner, and yeah, it was hilarious. Because Billy Thundergun showed up. Good old Billy Thundergun. I wonder what Billy's doing now.
I keep waiting to run back into him.
That'll be
Maybe he
great.
only plays that mode though.
So are you saying we need to play Dirty Bomb today?
Maybe he like wanders
No.
dirty bomb looking for us. That's what he's done since that day.
Where are those three that were up at the top?
Just checking corners everywhere he goes.
Kofi in the chat. Why does everyone keep calling me Peter?
What do you mean? No, so Austin, you know who Peter is. It's you can't. Maybe he's not Copia. Copia and Peter are never in the same place though.
Weird.
I've never seen him in the same room.
Never once.
I wonder what the odds are Peter might stop by today. That'd be cool.
In all the hours that I've ever known Peter, I've never seen Peter and Kopi in the same place.
No, never.
Ever. Hey, good morning, Superphonics. Superphonics checked in, and so is Snuffkin, which I saw earlier, but I didn't acknowledge. So hi, Snuffkin. Thanks for being here on Gaming Morning Show. We're playing COD Bakwa. And talking about random acts of kindness. Anyone experienced a traditionally strong random acts of kindness? Or have you ever provided a very amazing random act of kindness? We would like to know in the chat.
What I did to that guy wasn't very kind.
We have to revise one of our questions for Austin, because Austin just said, one time I think a guy thought I was homeless at Olive Garden. So that might be a story we need to know more about.
That could be like the bonus question. Tell us about the time that you were a homeless person at. They thought you were homeless at Olive Garden.
Oh, no. So, Snuffkin's shoulder's hurting, Sean. So now that I know what I know, that means that he might have sprained his shoulder because it is a joint or ligament.
Indeed.
Joint or a ligament. Jeez.
You could also strain your shoulder though. There's some muscles in there.
Oh, so it could be either or.
Well, it just depends on what tissue is damaged. If you sprained the actual shoulder ligament, it's a sprain. If you strained like your rotator cuff.
Man, this is really complicated. It's almost like you probably have to go to school quite some time to figure out all the things.
Nah, I could probably figure it out pretty quickly. Yeah. Sorry, sir. It looks like you sprained your strainer there. Yeah.
Sprained your strainer.
I stayed at the Holiday Inn Express. I got this covered.
Those were great commercials. Wait, are you a doctor? No. But I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night. Okay, so here we go. No, it's not that good. I'll just say it here. I was coming home from Philly and I was exhausted and had greasy hair and was wearing my loungy holy flannel. And I went in and he was so nice and kind to me. And he was like, okay, so I put this in an unlimited pasta bowl so it's free, okay? And he charged me $10 for my entire bill.
Yes, because homeless people usually go to Olive Garden.
I mean,
Actually, no, that wouldn't be a bad place to go if
Sounds
you were
warm.
homeless. Well, yeah, and well, you figure though, if you just get like something small, you still get unlimited breadsticks, right? So like,
that's actually it's not a unreasonable idea.
no,
Like that's pretty smart actually.
yeah.
Streamer I know and I were talking, and she decided to send me her old, expensive microphone from America, which will arrive sometime in the future just because random. That's really cool, Snuffkin. Well, and that's where, like, Mike opened up the show talking about, you know, there was a moment with Austin, you know, wanting this capture card, right? And it was like, you know, I hope to achieve this goal by a certain time. And Mike was just like, no, I'm going to really help. And try to get it immediately ish.
Yeah.
Well, see, and I think you're showing this right now, community, because you have Nate sending a microphone to Austin.
Yeah. Keep buying Nate's T-shirts. Are those random acts of kindness?
I gave Sean at least 3 or 4 $5 cables. So
And adapters. Don't sell
and
yourself
adapters.
short.
That's right. I got you a couple 70-cent adapters.
Well, you also wait, who's sister? Who's married to whose sister?
Our wives are sisters.
Oh, there you go. So then you got. Oh, never mind. Whatever. Doesn't work within the bounds of my random act of kindness.
Go ahead. Just give us what it was gonna be, just in case.
I was gonna say, well, one of you gave each other a random act of sister, but I mean, it doesn't really count. But we can go with it. It's all good.
Random act of sister. There's a shirt. Buy Super Seducer 3. Get a random act of sister.
Don't buy that game.
I do not buy the game.
Stepcopia.
Stepcopia. Step Peter, what are you doing?
Let's see. Someone said yes when I asked them to be my Valentine. Best act of kindness or pity. I bet it's the former there. I had Chris up here. Chris had a good one. I once helped someone carry picnic stuff up a hill to Shakespeare in the Park.
Oh,
Well done.
neat.
Sean is pretty much the master of random acts of kindness because I can't fix anything in my house. And so Sean just comes over and helps me fix everything in my house.
See, I think one of the other issues too is a lot like for us, like we try to do as many random acts of kindness as we can, but we don't think of them like that. So like I don't think I think of a memory when we do something. It's just, you know, being excellent to each other. So I'm legit racking my brain. Like I know we've done a fair amount of stuff, and I just can't think of what, you know, like what it would be. I guess I dressed up as Santa Claus and walked around the neighborhood. That was kind of fun.
Yeah, and I
I
think
don't know if it was a random act of kindness, but
I think
That's just weird though, because you keep doing that in July.
in July. Well, it's because Christmas in July. Duh.
But I think that this is kind of the point, right? Random acts of kindness
Yeah.
week, you know, you don't think about them because they're somewhat reflexive in many ways. You know, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
I don't even have to think about it. I'm going to totally do that thing that I know would help somebody. So, fell in the hole, back out of the hole.
Thank gosh. I thought you fell in that hole. Everything I do is for credit, Chris.
Well, my first year of teaching, I spent a good chunk of prep time talking to students who were super depressed and angsty. Ended up doing so much better because someone actually reached out, even though coworkers discouraged me because it looked wrong. Other than that, helping people carry stuff, pack up stuff, hold the door, just stuff like that should be normal.
Yeah, and that's what was I reading about yesterday? Something like the difference between thank you or you're welcome and no problem. How a lot of like the older generation, like when someone says thank you to you, they expect you to say you're welcome. When a lot of the younger generation says no problem, because there's a lot of things now where I feel like maybe earlier, like, you know, I don't know why going out of your way to help somebody was weird, but like it's just expected now, you know, holding the door, saying please and thank you. If you see someone struggling, you help them. And I think that's the crazy thing, you know, it's like you just help people. It's not a problem. But some of the older generation, according to the article, was saying, you know, like, oh, like they expect you to say you're welcome. And I actually had a coworker who would yell at me when I would say no problem. And that was really awkward.
I've never thought of it that way because I've always had the preference for you're welcome as opposed to no problem. I hadn't thought about that.
I say anytime a lot. When someone says thank you, I say anytime. And I don't think it's not necessarily a bad thing. You know, it's just
No, I just hadn't thought about like the timelines and stuff. You know, the age groups and things. That's interesting.
It is interesting.
Let's see. I remember the park one because the woman told my ex that I was a keeper, but I wasn't kept.
That lady doesn't know what she's talking about.
Oh, Chris. But we said that earlier. Like, you know, you start to connect some dots, right? And you know, almost everyone that I talked to early on was like, oh yeah, Chris M.E. Chris M.E. is great. Chris M.E. so helpful. Chris M.E. right? And then you can start to see it when you start to watch Chris M.E.'s streams.
Chris and me is great. He's the mayor of the internet.
Kajito, I didn't say hi to you yet. Hope you're doing well today. I'm having a busy day at work, but I just spent 45 minutes of my lunch painting a dog.
Nice. Why? Well, are you trying to like sell it? And they're like, I really want a white dog, and he's like, all right, well, all I have is this brown one. Well, it's got to be white. Well, okay, well, I'll get you a white dog, I guess.
This one doesn't surprise me either. Copia, to help me increase my stream quality during a time that I've been unable to invest, Dr. Chick sent me an Elgato so that I could stream Pokemon. Honestly, the nicest thing ever. Dr. Chick, you are excellent. Dr. Chick could be the mayor of Random Acts of Kindnessville.
Yeah, no, I'm all about that.
Is that an elected position?
We can. I mean, we could have an annual election for Random Acts of Kindness mayor.
Bill,
There'd be a shirt. Maybe like a hat. Official mayoral hat. We get a collar since many mayors are now dogs, apparently.
Let the record show that we lost this because half of our team insists on standing back here and sniping. Just saying.
Yeah.
Quality of gameplay is not guaranteed.
The guy whose screen name is Rick and Morty on Hulu.
Austin, in Philly, I gave a houseless person my leftover potato croquettes, and he literally shouted down the street at me how good they were, and it made me laugh.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, Chris M.E. taught me how to, or it might have been Copia too. I can't remember. Helped me figure out how to do the /me in Twitch so that I can describe what I'm doing as opposed to just talking. So.
/me?
I always forget how to do that.
Yeah, you do /me, and that's how you get things like Snuffin saying, dance is an old-time jig.
Oh.
/me, and then you type what you wanted to say after your name. Like, Aston Attack 12 loves /me. Austin Attack spelled
No,
slash wrong.
You spelled it the UK version.
You add an E. That's just how it goes.
All right. Gaming Morning Show continues at 6:52 on the West Coast, 9:52 on the East, 2:52 for those watching GMS in the afternoon.
In the UK.
Pandemic has canceled New Orleans Mardi Gras. We'll tell you more about that coming up. It is Hippo Day. Kind of did just breeze over Hippo Day on our way to a Noise Squidward Day. It's Hippo Day. Hippos are pretty badass, and they're also extremely dangerous, apparently. So, who knew?
They kill more people every year than sharks.
Singles Awareness Day. The only person who kills more sharks is Superphonic whilst playing Raft on stream. Watched that yesterday. Killed Clive 2, so now they're up to Clive 3. So, damn Clive. Gumdrop Day.
Clive.
President's Day, Nova Scotia Heritage Day. Rumor has it that I have some sort of tie-in to like Prince Edward Island, which is near Nova Scotia, so maybe it counts. National Wisconsin Day as well.
Oh, Wisconsin.
What a silly place.
All right, if you have a birthday to celebrate with us, please let us know in the chat. We got this day in gaming history as well. Coming up at 8:20 a.m. Pacific time today, we play 5 questions with Austin Attack 12 in chat ahead of Austin's February 17th, that's this Wednesday, 24-hour charity stream benefiting Free Food Fridge Albany of Albany, New York. How many people can you team up with in Raft, Superphonic? That's something I would like to know. We do have some movement also, AJ, especially paging you, on this idea of playing prop hunt with the community. So be looking for that hopefully soon. Cartoonist Matt Groening turned 67 today. Matt Groening. I know the name. I'm not going to look. Comic strip that Matt makes is the one, the only Simpsons.
I don't know if you define it as a comic strip.
It isn't.
Yeah.
But I thought of the fact that he's the Simpsons, one of the Simpsons creator, after I said comic strip, because I saw cartoonist. My brain immediately went to comic strip.
Comic strip. Cool. Yeah. No. He's done okay for himself, I think.
Snufkin, as Sean and I talk, I can save a lot of things that I almost start to say. That's how we got Zesty.
Zesty. Zesty.
Thanks, Bob. All right, Jane Seymour is 70. Was Dr. Quinn, right?
Yeah. She still looks amazing.
Sarah Winter, 48 today.
Oh wow, her grandmother was the first female Lord Mayor in Australia. Way to go, Sarah's grandmother.
So if you had bingo for first female Lord Mayor in Australia,
just remember that for
you gonna mark the spot.
You just remember that for like the random trivia night. So it's gonna pay off someday.
Lead singer of Incubus, Brandon Boyd, turns 45. Anyone have Brandon Boyd's fun fact?
He's the lead singer of Incubus. That's super fun.
It'd be like the obvious fact, right?
Yep.
Oh my god!
Really,
Can you imagine like
the barrel for
yeah,
fun facts today.
the writers, they're all sitting around. He's like, "Hey, what's a fun fact about Brandon Boyd?"
Oh, you mean the lead singer of Incubus? Yeah,
that
him.
one.
What should we put
in
there?
Put it in.
I don't know.
This picture of him is from 2019. Is Incubus still playing together, or is this his solo thing?
I mean, that would make sense why they put that as the fun fact if, he's been on a solo run for quite some time, but...
I'm gonna guess they're still doing festivals or something.
Snufkin, yeah, Jane Seymour was the cougar in Wedding Crashers. That's true.
Ah.
Metaphorically. There was no actual cougars in Wedding Crashers. Amber
She
Riley
can play a cat.
is 35 today. Natalie Morales turns 36 today.
Sweet.
And
Who are those people?
rapper Megan Thee Stallion turns 26 today.
Oh. Megan the Stallion. Not the. She's not the Stallion. She's the. I don't know who that is. Ryan, what's your favorite Megan the Stallion song?
WAP.
She wrote that. That was Cardi B.
With Cardi B, yep.
Oh. I knew that.
Yeah.
What does WAP stand for?
Wireless access protocol.
Zesty.
Zesty.
Oh, gosh.
Yes, Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion were very excited about wireless access protocol.
Nice.
Really into networking, if you think about it.
Really? Gotcha. Yeah.
Or maybe it was wet apple pie. Austin, I actually think you're right.
Wet apple pie.
That sounds gross.
Well,
Yeah, that sounds real
it
gross.
could be in kin with the pie that was finished off at the end of the classic movie American Pie.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like AJ's better.
Warm apple pie. Don't know if think we're getting closer to Super Seducer 3 than we are in today. Now, you might want to hold on, chat. Let's try to get through Monday, okay?
There
Chill
are
out.
a lot of celebrity birthdays today, and I don't none of these names like.
Yep.
I'm
These are all
familiar.
just names.
Axe, thank you for trying to bring it back. By the way, can we also watch some MLS, Mike?
So Axe is trying to ask me out, right? Axe is describing like the best date ever, but you lost me, buddy, at one point when you said that you wanted your coffee black, and you didn't mention the Dunkin'. So, yeah, you need Dunkin' with creamer.
Get your
Man,
Dunkin'
you
coffee.
dropped the ball.
Kopi coming up with what WAP stands for. And just look, it's my go after the letters WAP.
Well, look, it's Pamico. AJ, he lost you when you realized you were married. That also
Who's
probably
married?
I thought you were married.
I live in Utah.
No.
Just kidding. I am married.
I know somebody who wants to move to Utah. We'll tell you more about that coming up on the show.
I
Actor
love that
Lynn
guy.
Whitfield is 67. Amber Riley, who played Mercedes in Glee, is 35 today. Corinne Fox, the daughter of Jamie Foxx, is 27 today. Let's see. Diary of a Wimpy Kid Films actor Zach Gordon, 23 today.
It's Janice Dickinson's birthday. The only reason I know her is she was on one of those VHO weird shows. VH1. Like, I'm a celebrity. That's all.
All right,
I think that's why she was famous.
Let's stay in gaming history. Magnavox, 1983, settled a television game patent infringement suit against Mattel Electronics and 5 other companies. Mattel paid a settlement fee and licensed to continue producing and selling its systems. 2008, a Tokyo Arcade Expo in Japan. Capcom shows the Street Fighter 4 arcade game. 2011, Capcom released Marvel vs. Capcom. I've had to say that way too many times. Capcom 3, Fate of the Two Worlds. Capcom. And 2011, LucasArts released Lego Star Wars 3, The Clone Wars. Again, we'll argue that the Lego games are some of the most fun games I've ever played in my life. Capcom.
No, the Lego games are solid. You know we're triggering it. They're all basically the same. So if you like the franchise it's based on, you're gonna enjoy the game.
Capcom.
Capcom.
All right, coming up next hour, we will tell you more about Mardi Gras in New Orleans, what's going on with it. We will also give you information about an unprecedented storm that's happening in the Texas area, which is basically Texas.
It's just the area. Let's be honest, though. There's like a storm raging across the entire country. As I look out my window, I'm slowly losing sight of the houses across the street.
Nice. Oh, whoops, that's not how I do that one. There you go. Are you doing Morse code? Do you need my attention?
No, sorry. I didn't realize that was being picked up.
Oh, yeah, significantly. pretty much to the point where everyone heard it, clearly. Other than that, though, it was fine.
I was just trying to figure out what it was.
All right, we gave some shout-outs this morning. Chris M.E., the unprecedented AJ Storm. Stick around, more Gaming Morning Show coming up. We'll have 5 questions with Austin Attack 12 coming up as well at 8:20 a.m. Pacific Time on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. Thanks for being with us. It's Monday, February 15th.
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, community games. We play 5 questions and GMS, Morning Gaming Renews. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and gamingmorningshow.tv.
Good morning, Gaming Morning Show friends. This is Joel from the Final Checkpoint podcast, here to poison your ears with my lovely voice to remind you that every week, my lovely curly-haired co-host Ben Runnings and I react to the latest video game news and talk about games we were playing over on Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Twitch, and thegamefanatics.com. We also record spoiler casts, award shows, Metacritic predictions, and much more, so catch us recording live every Sunday night on twitch.tv/loadlastcheckpoint, 8 p.m. Pacific time, or listen later Tuesday mornings on podcast services. And we are now on Instagram and Twitter with the username FinalCheckPod, so please help us out, give us a follow, and look forward to questions of the week that will be coming very soon. Your replies might just make it onto the show. Shout out again to Sean, Ryan, and Maiko from Gaming Morning Show. Thanks again for welcoming us in with open arms. We greatly appreciate it. We love the community, and we look forward to doing a lot more with you guys this year. Have a good one, guys. See you later.
Running through a wall straight to your stream. GMS. Oh, yeah.
Gamer, it is Monday, February 15th, 2021. Thanks for being with us on Gaming Morning Show. Ryan, Maiko, and Sean. We are ready for hour number 2.
What was that?
Ready for hour number 2.
One more time?
What time?
No, one more time?
Oh, sure. Ready for hour number 2.
Nailed
Okay,
it.
great.
First try.
Could you believe that I'm not romance?
That's crazy.
Why is he making a TA sound? I am. It's about the best I could do.
He has a speech thing, Austin. Way to make fun of it.
I actually feel like I'm purring. That's what I feel like I'm doing. Like
You're purring. Oh, you're a very pretty cat.
I'm here live. I'm not a cat.
I'm not a cat.
No, AJ,
Are
I'm
you
not
sure?
a cat. I just purr. Romance.
Okay.
The Feline Morning Show. Oh my god. Yes, Austin and I have that quality together. We cannot pronounce anything to save our lives. In fact, Austin was doing a stream yesterday. Did you stream twice yesterday, Austin? Because I was on there watching one, and then later on I got a notification that you were live again. So either you got disconnected. Oh, then I just got weird notifications. Anyway, Austin's on there and is explaining how Austin can't, say words either. And I was like, yeah, it almost sounds exactly like I explain it. Horrible at phonetics. So I apologize. Yeah.
Sorry, that was weird.
I would have to have a S sound at the front of my name. Seducer.
Sryan?
Seducer.
It's a weird name. Sryan.
Super Seducer 3. Good morning,
Sryan
Caleb Wins
3.
Games. Good morning,
Hey.
Curry. If you didn't know, we have Austin Attack 12 playing 5 questions coming up in just over an hour. Today is Random Acts of Kindness Week, the start of it. What's the nicest random act of kindness you've ever experienced? Hippo Day, Annoy Squidward Day, Singles Awareness Day. Did you aware that you're single? President's Day, Gumdrop Day, Nova Scotia Heritage Day, and National Wisconsin Day. Do you like gumdrops, Sean?
They're okay. Pretty okay.
Alien says it was pretty okay.
What about you, Mike? Do you like gumdrops?
Is the gumdrop is specifically the one with like the spicy garbage on the outside? The little white sugary bits.
But they're spicy?
No, I'm thinking of the red one. But
like the
normally
Red Hot.
they're, they're
Yeah.
the little. They got. Do they have? Because I like the jujubes. Is that a gumdrop?
I think so.
Well, then I like those. I don't like the ones with the white sprinkly doots on the
Okay.
outside.
We're the opposite then. I like the ones that have a little sugar on the outside. So the more sugar, the better, right? Hey, Sean, do you have any idea what you can do with gumdrops?
Put them in your nose.
Zesty.
No, that's not what I was thinking.
Zesty.
But where could you put them?
No.
Zesty.
Is that the only one you have on your soundboard?
Put it on a pancake.
There it is. Let's go. Zesty. Does chat? Anyone actually remember the Zesty bit? Because we do production
No.
notes, and it happened. That we can assure you. At some point, Zesty was a
At
thing,
some point.
and we're gonna find the clip and bring it back. Because even I was telling Sean about it. It's like, you remember Zesty, right? And he's like, no. Okay. It's good to know it's a
But now we have
memorable moment of the show.
Now we have 3 versions of it.
Yeah. Bob does such a nice job. I will make sure to get a thing built out so you can find Bob on Twitter, because Bob wants
What
us to
about
find him
Bob?
on Twitter, but I can't remember which one it is, because there's many voices of Bob. You can find Bob at voiceofbob.com. That I can assure you. Bacon pancakes. You take the bacon, you put it on a pancake. What's happening in Narlands, Mike?
Narlands. Well, let's get some good news, because this pandemic has sucked. Let's be real here. You being stuck in your house with your family and you have to like talk to them and interact. That's awful. You know what I mean? And yeah, dots, not jujubes. Sorry, I like jujubes too. Someone in the chat corrected me. But in New Orleans, unfortunately, this year they had to cancel the parade because the illness thing, and the people in New Orleans aren't letting that get them down, though. They actually have decided this year, instead of doing floats down Drinky Street, they are going to make house floats. And what that means is basically they are taking all the bits of a lot of the floats and they are decorating homes around New Orleans. It's pretty incredible. On November 17th, they announced that the parade was off. And then Megan Joy Bordeaux posted what she later called a silly Twitter joke. And she said, "We're doing this. Turn your house into a float and throw all the beads from your attic at your neighbors walking by." It started off as a joke and just a couple of houses, but it's grown to like 3,000 homes. And it's pretty incredible, to where Bordeaux even suggested that maybe they could hire some of the out-of-work artists who put together the floats for the actual parade, and have neighborhood associations or just neighborhood groups hire them to decorate their homes. So now you have all of these houses that have these super elaborate decorations that would have been on a float, but now they're in a home. And one of the coolest things is they're saying that after the pandemic is over, they're probably going to keep doing it. So even when it goes back to quote unquote normal, they think that it sounds really cool to continue doing this even after COVID, and do it right around, because I think Fat Tuesday is tomorrow. Is it? Maybe
Tomorrow is Tuesday.
it is, and
We're
I'm
halfway
fat,
there.
so I'll be here on Tuesday.
Nailed it.
But yeah, so it's just really cool. It's always fun to see something positive come out of this really crappy time. So
I'm gonna be straight with you though, and I think Austin might be in the same boat. Once you said floats down Drinky Street, I kind of missed everything else you were talking about.
good.
Because that was
Gotcha.
just
Great.
stuck in my mind. Floats down Drinky Street. If I ever get a chance to go to New Orleans and do Mardi Gras, that's all I'm gonna think of. Just be like, hey, I'm just
Floats down
here
Drinky
for
Street.
floats down Drinky Street.
But either way, it's really cool that they're making the best of a not awesome situation, and they're decorating their houses. And there's we'll link it in a minute, but even if you just Google it, there's some like really awesome decorations going on.
Morning.
So they're taking it seriously.
Digital Doc Games, thanks for being here on Gaming Morning Show. Axe said there's actually one place that tops Copia's stream for the first time ever, and that's never true, because Copia's stream is the best stream on the internet. Gaming morning show and eventually meeting all you wonderful people. Reality is, you don't find any of us if it's not for Copia and Kiki and Chris and anyone else in the stream. So.
This guy is
Zesty.
Right, turn around.
come here.
Come back.
Oh yeah, let's go! I can't even catch his name. He's spinning so fast. What's their name? Oh, it kind of slowed down for a second there. Trophy system
someone's
down.
shooting
I
us.
will protect this person. I'm just laying cover fire down. Do we know the name?
No, because I'm somewhat dizzy now. Oh. I believe the name is Fresno City.
They killed Fresno City. Do we
That's
have
rude.
our first leader for Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Game Award?
Do we have a sound clip for that?
We sure do.
Oh, there it is.
Billy Thundergun, Teammate of the Match Award.
Fresno City, where is he? Is he gone? Oh no, he's back here doing his little thing. Oh, he's moving now.
Oh, boring.
Hey, buddy. Look, let's spin. No, come back.
Boring.
Do the thing. Do the thing.
Look, you did it once. You got it. No, ready? Let's go in circles. I'm about to get blown up.
So you're saying Fresno City is getting typecasted as a spinner? But a downward-looking spinner. Like,
Oh, you're.
Sean and I don't like people who spin after they kill us in gunfight because we're mad that they killed us in gunfight. But if you're spinning like... Oh, hey! Actually, hey, Sean, you can see me, right? After the flash is over? Oh, they all killed us. All right, then I'll show you. Where are you? Where are you? Are you here? Sean, come back behind this crate.
come
Right
here.
here. This crate.
Marking waypoint.
Are you here?
Where?
Okay.
Go.
So, ready? Who am I?
It's Bubby.
No, I'm looking down.
Oh, it's I already forgot his name.
Fresno City. Now
Fresno
who
City,
am I?
yeah, of course. It's Bubby.
There we go.
You went so slow for the viewers. That was nice of you.
So It's Bobby was someone we played with who just happened to be spinning with their controller looking upward, and so we were like, "It's Bobby," because the name was fun to say. And then now we have Fresno City, which is when you spin in a downward view,
Oh, gotcha.
and otherwise known as the Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match Award. Hello, Grim. Thanks for being here on Gaming Morning Show. You are one of the winners from yesterday's Love Royale with all mats.
What was that?
I think my tongue just tried to strain itself out my mouth.
Never stop making that noise.
I don't know. I thought maybe my my Xbox was like dying or something.
It probably
I was
is.
very
You
confused.
probably killed many people's speakers just now.
Oh boy.
I'm trying to get our spot back, but V's tough. Oh, is that the couple's name for Grim and Jubbly? Since Grim won Jubbly's heart, is Grubbly.
Grubbly.
That's good. That's so good. That sounded
Sounds like
my
someone that
stomach.
might need some free food at the Olive Garden.
That sounded like my stomach after eating too much chili. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I got blowed up to bits.
Oh no! I didn't save your life. Nor did I.
I
save
thought
my
you were
own.
killing me.
No, I was trying to kill the person behind
Like,
you.
How did that hurt? You're shooting me and then I died.
Friendly fire? It's not on, is it?
No, that's why I was confused.
In Fresno City. Yeah, yeah.
Take me down to Fresno City where
the
we
person
spin
spins
all
down.
night.
Like, that's so good.
Man.
We're losing really badly.
Well, we spent half of that match watching some guy spin at the ground, so 4 of us.
That person has a
weren't doing
name. It's
anything.
Fresno City.
Billy Thundergun, Teammate of the Match Award.
Hey, Mike, what was the song that Fresno was singing whilst spinning?
Take me down to Fresno City where we spin around and look so pretty. Oh, won't you please spin more? Oh, yeah.
That's pretty good.
I am Guns N' Roses. I am Iron Man.
So, Mike and Sean, when you have a bagel, okay, do you prefer the top part of the bagel or the bottom part of the bagel? Which is your
It
preference,
depends on what
top or
kind of-
bottom?
Depends on what kind of bagel.
Am I
If it's
top
like
or
an
bottom? Is that
everything
the
bagel,
question?
if it's like an everything bagel or like has any sort of like cheese on top, it's got to be the top. But if it's just a plain bagel, I actually like the bottom more.
Okay, got it.
I'm confused. Say the question again.
Okay, so if you have a bagel, okay,
Yeah.
which side of the bagel do you prefer? Do you like eating the
The
top
whole
part or
bagel.
the bottom? Are you a top or bottom?
Well,
Popping smoke.
this is a really awkward question.
That's strange. Didn't expect that.
I like the whole bagel. I mean, am I rude? Is that the like?
Yeah, but you have to, are you eating it more sandwich style?
Yeah, no, I eat it sandwich style. I cut it in half, and then eat it. After I put all the creme cheese on it. Yeah, no, I don't eat like a half at a time or like the top or the bottom. I'll put the cream cheese on it and then cut it in half, and then eat the bagel that way.
Austin, do I have that question phrasing correct? I'm worried maybe I don't have it correct.
I have a bagel. However, in the game of life, I am definitely a top, so that's fine.
I left B for 2 seconds and we lost.
Steal it. Bing! I stole this guy's thing, sucker!
All right, we got list of the day coming up next.
List of the day.
Toot toot.
Oh, this is a UAV. That's lame. I thought it was like a bomber thing. I was wrong. Ah! Oh god. Is it? Do people not eat bagels like that?
As sandwiches? I eat them when they're
Yeah.
a bagel sandwich.
Oh.
But if it's just you spread something on top of the bagel, like you mentioned cream cheese, or if you do
Yeah.
jam or something. No.
Jam, Huh. You know, I like to just put it together, then cut it in half. Long ways, I guess, or up ways, half ways, some other ways. No, you can't.
To your left.
You can't.
To your left,
see me.
Sean. You're gonna die.
You killed me.
Caleb, you are definitely right. That is a great way to have a bagel sandwich. Who said turkey sausage too?
I only eat turkey everything. So yeah. Every morning I have a breakfast sandwich and some porridge, as they call it over there in the UC. That includes turkey sausage, egg, and a slice of cheese. Some mild cheddar on a whole wheat bagel. It's pretty okay. Mmm, yummy. Cream cheese on eggs. Oh,
Disagree.
not sure how I feel about that, but okay. I support
Nice job,
your
Trav.
right to eat weird food. It's all
I
good.
called Sean Travis all of a sudden. Sorry about that. There's someone shooting at us from C. C's now under control. Back to B.
System deployed.
Okay, my trophy system exploded whilst throwing it. Is that because there's another trophy system? There is. I didn't know their trophy systems negate our trophy systems.
Trophyception.
Kablooies. Cream cheese on creme eggs.
I actually tried to say porridge when I was in the U.S. Isn't that like oatmeal?
Yeah, yeah. It's just a lot more fun to say than oatmeal.
Do you like oatmeal?
I love oatmeal. I
really
put
like
peanut
oatmeal
butter in
too.
my oatmeal.
Okay, now I no longer like oatmeal. Sean, what
Well,
are your
you can
thoughts on
still
peanut
like
butter and oatmeal?
I like the
Still
oatmeal
the
part.
oatmeal itself. Yeah. Do you add things to your oatmeals?
I like brown sugar.
Yeah, brown
Okay.
sugar's the
Fair
way to go.
Raisins.
Raisins are gross.
What?
I don't like raisins. Yeah, they're
Who hurt you?
nasty.
7:26 West Coast time. It is 10:26 on the East. We got jam and PB in my porridge. I love oatmeal.
Jam,
Grim. I made
PB.
peanut butter oatmeal. Man, peanut butter's more popular on it than I thought.
Yeah, see, it's good.
Has anyone ever tried peanut butter and cheese oatmeal?
That's not gonna happen. Just FYI.
No matter if anyone's tried it, you're not going to put it in your mouth.
Nope.
Who's up for some peanut butter and cheese sandwiches?
Great.
Mike?
That's wonderful.
Yeah?
That's wonderful.
You want any peanut butter and cheese sandwiches?
No, I think I'm good. I'm good for now.
A teaspoon of
However-
each. Yummy.
A teaspoon of peanut butter and jam, huh? That's a very small bit. Is that the American in me being like, oh, that's so tiny? Or is that like
You need
normal?
more.
Yeah.
Mike's like, I'd like you to consider, instead of just a teaspoon, would you consider a jar of peanut butter into the oatmeal?
A pound.
How's that sound? I
An ounce?
mean, that's not even enough to fill you up, if you think
Seriously.
about it. So, I also like banana oatmeal, Grim, so I'm on board with you there. It's not Will Arnett. It's the voice of Bob.
It's Bob.
All right. 7:27 West Coast time, 10:27. You can find us on the Twitter. You can find us at these locations. Make sure to follow us at WatchGMS. And you can also check out our Discord. Please, Bob Arnett. Please go here if you're interested in finding our Discord. We are working on having a prop hunt through COD Bakwa for our next GMS games. So hopefully you'll have a chance to play that with us in the near future. Big shout outs to our first hour crew participant, Chris M. Yee. Chris was here in the 6 o'clock hour. It's never happened in show history. Ever. Nope, I managed to mute you. You're back.
That was messed up.
Well, I'm sitting here wondering what the hell's going on. I'm like, why aren't you guys reacting to me talking about Chris getting here so early? Like, that's amazing.
Man. Gosh.
Also, shout out Caleb Wins Games, our newest Patreon.
Woo, thanks.
Yeah,
man.
I'm concerned for Chris because Chris had. Oh, there he is. Whew, I thought maybe he fell asleep or was
back
kidnapped or
Uh,
maybe he was abducted. I don't know.
Will shock myself. Spice.
Spacey.
Oh, Space is here. I finally can be here once. Headed to work and gave up due to snow. Oh, wait. So you were supposed to try to make it to work? They didn't call work off, but you just couldn't make it? I mean, Mike and I talked about our first Oregon experience with snow like last week sometime, where it was like, oh, yeah, the snow fell an inch. You don't have to go to work.
Close everything. The train's not running. It's like the train can go over snow. I don't know if you guys knew that.
My first experience with snow wasn't even the one I shared with you, where I tried to get the bus and get to work, and then they were like, oh, work's canceled. I had an 8 a.m. Spanish class when I was learning how to roll my R's like a professional.
Yeah.
And I was up taking my shower, and I get to the classroom at 7:55 or whatever, and I did, wear my winter coat and all that stuff, and I get up to the door, and it's like, due to the snow, class is delayed till 10. And I was like, what snow?
Yeah.
Different. Yeah.
And that's the crazy thing. I mean, you growing up in Montana, and like I grew up in Northeast Pennsylvania, where if you got 6 inches or less, it was considered like it was just kind of a minor inconvenience, And they're like, oh yeah, a 2-hour delay. And then you move to like Portland, where the first time we got like an inch of snow, and they're like, all right, you don't have to come into work today because I understand it's gonna be dangerous. You're like, wait, what's dangerous? So yeah, and then you realize there's like 3 plow trucks for the entire state. So,
And it is dangerous. Have you seen other drivers in Oregon drive when it's snowing outside?
I've seen other drivers in Oregon drive when it's sunny. Yeah,
My favorite is when it's just starting to snow and it's not even sticking to anything, and everyone slows down to like 20 miles an hour. It's like the street is still dry. It's not even wet. You're fine. Speed up a
Yeah.
little bit.
All right, let's do.
Can you said something about Spanish. Can you roll your R's again?
Yeah,
I
can you
will.
say romance?
after our top 10 list here, because it's important that we have these top 10 lists right
Why?
now, so I don't have to do this right now. There are 15 deadliest animals on Earth, according to Science Alert, February 2018. Although the byline credits Lydia Ramsey of Business Insider for writing this list. So when we're looking for deadliest animals, we turn to Business Insider here on Gaming Morning Show. I'm going to give you the first 5 because it is Hippo Day. This is the reason we're doing this. It is Hippo Day. And as we talked about, we thought before this list that hippos actually kill more humans than any other animal. But it turns out we might have been wrong. Maybe. Who knows? What a list.
Sharks.
All right, so sharks are accountable for 6 deaths a year. And in fact, they're pretty rare. In 2014, there were just 3 deaths globally related to shark attacks. Number 14 is one of the animals that freak me out the most because they hunt in packs, wolves, but take it to heart that they only cause about 10 human deaths a year. Lions are accountable for around 22
Oh my
plus
God.
per year.
Yeah, hold on.
Elephants.
If you just add plus, does that mean like you don't know? Like, oh yeah, no, 5 plus things. Like, how do we know how many lions have actually killed?
I mean, since
20
1990, lions have killed 563 people in Tanzania alone. That averages
Jeez.
around 22 a year, according to a 2005 study. So we're
Good Lord.
really bouncing around with our data sets here. But
Well, also let's just wait for the numbers. The numbers are my favorite.
Also 22 plus is oddly specific and non-specific at the same time.
Yeah.
Just write 20 plus. You're gonna throw
Well,
the plus in there.
and then
2 plus.
the author writes
Or
additional
minus,
deaths. Additional deaths likely occur outside Tanzania. Are there lions outside Tanzania? Then
Nope,
yeah, I think
they're
there's a pretty
only
good
in
chance.
Tanzania. Only
Those are the vicious lines.
It's also known as Lion Island, even though Tanzania I don't think is an island.
the lions everywhere else are really nice.
Yes.
So they're very very
Or
cuddly. and
cowardly.
friendly. Or
Yeah,
there you go.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's like, I don't want to kill you. I'm concerned. Approximately between 22 and 23 deaths. Thanks, Gokia. That's true. 22 plus could mean that. Elephants, I like how we go from 13, which is 22 or so, to 12 on this list of top 15. 500 deaths a year from elephants.
Plus maybe plus or minus. We're not really sure.
It could be as few as 2. But
All
it's
these
probably
numbers are 500 deaths, and then it's the shrugging. emoji.
Again, this list is from Business Insider. Number 11 is hippopotamuses. 500 deaths a year. And you thought it was number 1,
Thought it'd be higher.
right? So this is why we do this, is to educate and inform. We go from number 11 on the list to number 9, because this is a really awkwardly built list.
Yep.
So
Get
number
that.
9 on this list, before we get to number 10, because screw sequential order. That would be silly. Tapeworms account for 700 deaths a year. You want to get really freaked out, think about that. Because,
Yeah,
I mean, I have a problem. This is why the coronavirus has freaked me out so much, is because, like, the invisibility of it, it's really hard for me to, like, conceptualize the fact that, like, it's really hard to get unless you're really close to another person without, masks and things. But tapeworms seem also very small.
Yeah, and they're so it's like just worms in general. Thinking about ringworms too. So I had someone describe to me in depth once like how they take ringworms out, and I was like terrified to go anywhere that you could possibly get a ringworm. Ugh. Now, if a tapeworm will help me lose weight, I'll gladly have them.
Number 10, from 11 to 9 to 10,
Yep, good.
crocodiles are worth 1,000 deaths a year. But they're number 10
What?
below the 700 from tapeworms, Business Insider reports. Crocodiles, apparently 1,000, responsible for the most human deaths in Africa, which I actually thought also was the hippo. So,
Hippo's getting bad rap.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, for reals.
Here at Gaming Morning
Now we
Show,
go to-
we're
Now we
here
go to number 8.
We're here to protect. We're here to protect the reputation of the hippo. If you thought tapeworms were fun at 700 deaths a year, try not to get the Ascaris roundworm, 4,500 deaths a year.
Worms. Worse
So
than hippos.
My children sometimes ask me, we're a Christian family, and I'm not going to get into the theological, but they always say, Dad, why did God create, and then they insert this? And the only thing I can think of is he didn't. It was somebody else playing with his computer. It's like one of his kids.
was Sasquatch. It was Sasquatch.
No, it was tapeworms, Bob.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
my bad.
yeah. Why isn't
Ryan-
Sasquatch on this list?
Ryan, what number comes after the number 8?
43.
Well, of course, we follow up number 8 with number 5. Can you help me with that word?
Tsetse.
Nope. Oh, dang it.
Not testes flies.
Testes
Testes
flies.
flies.
Yes, they go. Yep.
There's a rolled
10,000.
R in there. I don't know where to put it, but it's in there.
Testes flies.
Please pay your hosts with plenty of voice flattery.
10,000 deaths a year, Bob. You gotta settle your butt
going
down, all right? Chill out, brah. Testes are the #1 cause of overpopulation, according to Real AJ Storm. Not related to testes flies, with just 10,000 deaths a year. Maybe testes are also the cause of overpopulation, but also helping for reducing the population with 10,000 deaths a year via the testes flies. Transmits a disease called sleeping sickness, a parasitic infection that at first can lead to headaches, but later can lead to some serious neurological problems. The number of deaths has been decreasing, however. We go
great.
from 8 to 5 to 6.
Yep.
Assassin bugs.
Good name.
12,000
things are
deaths a year. Assassin bugs. Chagas disease
Yeah,
is
yeah,
what the
Chaga.
assassin bug, also known as the kissing bug, can cause. It's a parasitic infection.
Oh crap!
It looks like getting parasites are way worse than
Hippo.
getting hippos.
Can you
Assassin
get a
bugs.
hippo? Assassin.
Got a hippo one.
Thanks, Snuff. Appreciate that.
I hated it when I got that hippo.
Did you want me to get out of this list? Are we doing all right, chat?
Yeah, we're this is
I
great.
don't know. You guys start feeling
This
things
is-
crawling on you all of a sudden? This one's a little surprising. Number 7, which is probably really number 5, freshwater snails. 20,000 deaths a year. Because they carry parasitic worms that infect people with a disease called schistosomiasis.
Yeah, it's good enough.
That wasn't that far off.
No, that was
No,
good.
that was pretty good.
Mike, or well, Mike, if you want to.
Hey, what's up?
I usually trust Sean on these ones. How do you say that word correctly?
No, you were pretty close. Schistosomiasis. Sean, you try it.
Schistosomiasis.
Use it in
Yeah,
a
say that
sentence.
one.
Sometimes when you're around freshwater snails, you can catch schistosomiasis.
Millions of people contract the infection, and the WHO estimates anywhere between 20,000 and 200,000 deaths. Number 4!
Why is the band Who collecting all this data?
What is this? So, these are you know what? I'm sorry. This is a really crappy list. Number 4, just say it. It's what?
Dogs.
Because of a virus. So it's not really the dog's fault.
Tell me more.
Well, it says about 35,000 deaths can be attributed to rabies. And of those cases, 99% are caused by dogs, according to WHO. See, they don't even quote their source. They just say WHO. You know, like, it's ridiculous. Dogs don't kill that many people. The disease does.
Number
Dogs are
3.
friendly.
Snakes. At least this one makes sense, right? At least we're to
Yeah.
one that finally makes me understand. We're all right. Yeah, snakes. 100,000 deaths a year. There's
Schistомoniasis. Sorry, Digital Doc like phonetically spelled it out for us there in the chat.
Yeah, over 100,000 people a year
100,000.
are killed because snake bites. There's a troubling shortage of an essential antivenom. I feel like that's a Debbie Downer moment. Like,
Yeah. We got it, but
all right, number 2 is humans, because humans
Yeah.
cause over 430,000 deaths to other humans a year. Yes, that makes sense. But humans are only the second most deadly animal, but is the deadliest mammal. Sorry, hippos. But the number 1, mosquitoes. Austin,
Mosquitoes.
you nailed it. Mosquitoes are responsible for 750,000 deaths a year, according to the group that I go to, Business Insider.
I wish they would at least quote their sources, jerks.
It's about malaria. And it kills a lot of people predominantly in sub-Saharan Africa, which, of course, is a whole different topic of conversation because of what we could do together as a species to prevent that from happening. The good news is apparently between 2000 and 2015, according to the World Health Organization,
Who?
malaria fell by 37%. So maybe that's encouraging.
Take that, mosquitoes.
So for a business website, it really, really troubles me that they can't count from 15 to 1 correctly.
I know what happened. Can't you tell what happened? This
They
list gets
put someone's
updated
kid?
all the time, and instead of changing the number in front of the as they move them up or down on the list, like that's just bad editing.
Oh.
So, yeah, they just as one like whatever moved from 8 to 5 or whatever back and forth, they just needed to change the
Nice.
number in front. But it worked. I typed in top whatever deadliest animals to humans, and this list came up at top. So they are bad at editing, but good at SEO.
There you go.
There you go.
Hey, do you guys know how many people Sasquatch kills every year?
How many?
0.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe instead
So,
all the deaths are
let's-
coming from.
It was the Loch Ness Monster.
Let's
Which I
stop
know you
being mean to
can't hear those.
Sasquatches.
I'll work on getting you a return feed of mine. I said it was the Loch Ness Monster.
Oh, no, he's...
All right. Let's get you some information. Then we got sports coming up. We are 30-ish minutes away from Austin Attack 12 coming up.
Sports.
He doesn't do. I got to get Bob to do it.
That was very abrupt.
Yeah.
And very...
How's it supposed to sound, Mike?
Sports.
Yep, just like that. Sports.
Sprats.
So you gotta do it.
Sprats. Sprats.
This is happening in Texas, and I just took some tweets off the thread. But an unprecedented winter storm in Texas, lots of power outages. At least 2 million customers have lost electricity, according to Power Outage. There's an emergency declaration because this is unprecedented. The amount of winter weather that's happening in Texas. It's knocked out nearly half the wind power generating capacity of Texas. Temperatures have dropped to -5 degrees Celsius around Houston and Dallas. Rolling power outages are happening. So this is what's happening with these. Texas electric grid operators launched rotating blackouts across the state. Quote, rotating blackouts are controlled temporary interruptions of electric service and acted as a last resort in an effort to conserve power and meet statewide demand. The Electric Reliability Council of Texas warned that some traffic lights and other infrastructure may be without power during a time, according to the Austin Statesman. I saw that someone tweeted that out, though. It's ice in Austin, Texas.
Yeah. It's just... Oh, a robocaller is calling me. Should we answer and talk to him?
Answer.
No, it's okay.
If that robocaller, you answer the call and it goes, "Hi, Mike. Do you want to be famous?" They're evolving.
I think it's crazy that like you now have to expect rolling blackouts. Like that's nuts to me in itself. That like, oh hey, we're just gonna turn off your power eventually. It's fine.
Wait, teleporting. Welcome. There's lightning snow. What is lightning?
Isn't it
snow?
It's thunder snow. Gosh, where is it? Yeah, it's I don't know why it happens, but yeah, there's thunder and lightning in the snow. Jim Cantori got like super excited about it a while ago. He's a weather guy for the Weather Channel who probably licks too many toads.
Definitely throw it into the Discord, because we need to check that out. If you want to find our Discord, you can. Just have to go here. Why is my restream not working now?
Way to go.
Oh, it's just all
Boo.
done. No more.
Can you put it in there?
Maybe it was Skynet.
We told you about Channing Tatum and Sandra Bullock starring in the Lost City of D. That's coming out April 2022. Mike told us about the floaty floats on Drinky Street in New Orleans not happening this year, so something else is happening instead.
Another
I hope you all
floaty
enjoyed
floats on
this.
Housey House.
We'll also tell you about an 8-year-old border collie named Lulu coming up, and Bridgerton star going to be the Saturday Night Live host. If you've watched Bridgerton, you probably already know who I am talking about, and if you don't, apparently is very good at licking a spoon. Apparently,
What?
don't underestimate your spoon licking abilities. 7:46 on the West Coast, 10:46 on the East, and 3:46 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. We're gonna play a quick game here. It's gonna be great. You're gonna love it.
What? Oh, this.
It's just not domination. So
Cool.
We never did Kiss Confirmed.
Oh, is
Was
it
that
on?
only yesterday?
It's still in there.
Where? Where? Oh, it's right there. We're gonna play Kiss Confirmed. Good call.
Kiss Kassa?
As heard on a previous edition of Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News. If you missed that, it's every morning at 6:30.
Sometimes.
I really want to know more about
Ish.
Lightning Snow. I feel like you're holding out on me. Archie.
Let me see. I put the clip in in the Discord. So it's called Thunder Snow, and it's known as a winter thunderstorm or a thunder snowstorm. It's an unusual kind of thunderstorm with snow falling as the primary precipitation instead of rain. So it typically falls in regions of strong upward motion within the cold sector of an extratropical cyclone. So it's basically a snowstorm in the winter, or a thunderstorm in the winter. It's more common in the central and southern United States because of the warmer air that happens above the snow. Excuse me.
Thank you, teleporting army.
Yeah, they connected with me telepathically, whatever.
Romance.
Thunder snow.
That was probably your best one yet.
That was
One-
really good.
The one that I just did was good. I
Yeah.
That was-
spat all over
no,
my
I didn't-
microphone.
I didn't say that. I said that was your best one yet.
There's a very distinct difference.
So did anyone else play Kiss Confirmed?
Nope.
Whoa, they're all there.
I got sniped. I just want to see what all the hearts say. Mine said, "Be mine," as I got killed. The other one that I got killed
This
on
one
said
says
"True love."
owned.
This one says "Dream
Oh,
on."
XOXO, my hero. Okay, can you guys not shoot me while I'm reading?
It's unfortunate.
I don't read often.
Super's still not upset with Grim that Super lost. Oh, I forgot it's raid. Just sec, Super. I'll finish my thought. I gotta shoot the glass.
I've got to shoot the glass. Excuse me. Oh, I blew myself up. Okay.
Okay, Super. You're salty that Grim beat you for Jubbly's heart.
Grim sang, so like you can't. It's very difficult. I mean, I know that Super, because that's Super sings a lot. So if you don't put yourself out there as much, and then you'll like win more. I think that's what it was. Yeah.
Maybe
And she
that's-
paid me off. Just saying.
Well, maybe that's what Super's so upset about is like Grim stole Super's like shtick.
How did that person snipe me? Okay, whatever. Wow, this person's like a snipe. Oh, good God.
Are you gonna finish that snipe? What?
I was watching their kill cam, and there may or may not be an aimbot attached to that, but I mean whatever.
I don't think we can get aimbotted, can we?
Yeah, absolutely.
In console lobbies?
Well, do you have crossplay on?
Yeah.
So the PC can get into a crossplay lobby.
Oh, gotcha. I thought they only used that for like Warzone.
No. I'm assuming you can use it for anything, right? Including Minecraft.
Actually, give an aimbot on Minecraft.
That's probably not true. If I'm honest.
The haiku was so good, Super. Super, do you want to paste your haiku into our chat? Is it PG rated?
I don't think it's PG.
It is not PG. Is it PG-13?
The Love Royale was awesome yesterday, but there was definitely a line, a distinction between the first and the second one. It was quite interesting to watch though.
Yeah, Super.
There was
I
a
think
lot of interestingness.
Super. I definitely want you to put it into the chat, but having replaced the words to make it PG-13, just like you're a director of a film and you have to save your rating.
But they have to be like really terrible ones. It can't be like, I don't even know what's the snakes on a plane one, because it's like really stupid.
Monday, Friday, something planes.
Yeah, Monday, Friday snakes.
Monday through Wednesday
On a
planes
Monday,
or
Friday
something like
plane.
that. So we have a friend, Chrissy, who you see in chat frequently in the 8 o'clock hour, part of the final hour crew. I should say, if you see Chrissy in the final hour crew, not frequently. But Chrissy wants to come on the show because Chrissy is so entertaining to me. And I was like, well, what do you know a lot about? She's like, I know a lot about video games and murder mystery shows, like, Criminal Minds and such. And I was like, okay, that's perfect, but we're a PG-13 show, so when you come on, you have to give us like an update on all the shows, but you can't use the words death, murder, or kill. So that's what we're asking Super to do, is to give us the PG-13 version of his haiku that was apparently too dirty. You, me, adult love, make you smile all night, baby. Super got the moves. Monkey flipping snakes on this
Adult
Monday
love.
through Friday plane.
I feel like Grim watched that show like yesterday. Watched the movie, and that's why she knows. Like, oh yeah, this was on.
I say that like
the
Rudy's
hearts
got
make
the
a
chalk.
kissing sound.
I have no sound, so I can't hear anything.
What's Rudy's got the chalk? What dub is that one?
Enemy sniper
What movie is it from, I should say?
You know, the Rudy one. Since we're not gonna win, I'm gonna shoot these basketballs.
Well, we still got to get out, so you at least allow yourself to be murdered.
Oh, I will when I'm when I'm over here.
Present yourself to
shooting
be
basketballs.
killed. Take me! A show called Chalk Zone.
sniper.
Chalk Zone.
Super's gonna add a point redemption for his channel. Super will
Super.
write you a
Working.
Nice. Oh.
Huh, shocker, we lost. We've lost like every match today. It is 7:54 on the
That one was
east.
sus though.
It is 10:54 in the east because it's only 7:54 in the west. And 3:54 for those watching in the UK. Yes, if you would like a haiku written for you, be sure to check out Superphonic on Twitch. You, me, adult love, make you smile all night,
Adult love.
baby. Super got the
That's
moves.
wonderful.
Shout out Superphonic. And
Adult love.
And we'll give a shout out to Grim because Grim was also the champion. So,
Grim won, and then some guy named Peter won.
won the Heart of Austin Attack 12. Who's
Yeah,
less than
yeah.
30 minutes away from making an appearance on Gaming Morning Show. Playing 5 questions. Right now it's time for sports. All right. As we do every show, the first thing we do is look at the EPL scoreboard. Yesterday, or over the weekend, West Brom and Man U, a 1-1 tie. Arsenal. Already screwed it up. Arsenal took down Leeds United 4-2 in full time. Everton over Fulham. Not to be a 2-0 win for Fulham over Everton. Today at 10 o'clock, it's West Ham against Sheffield United. Chelsea takes on Newcastle. That is your sports.
West Ham.
West Ham.
Like the food. West Ham.
West Ham.
The Hammers.
Is that really their nickname?
I believe so. They have little hammers as their logo and stuff.
Do they not hurt them?
They've got some really messed up, like friends. Hooligans, they call them.
And Michael McDowell won the Daytona 500. Snapped an 0 for 357 streak. First win ever. Happened in a very rain-delayed Daytona 500. I was going to bed last night, and I'm like, why are people still talking about the Daytona 500?
Because it's still going on.
It was still happening.
And
that is your
Michael
sports.
McDowell. His music is wonderful.
I saw the last lap of Daytona, Caleb.
Cool.
I like how chat, you're all very courteous to actually try to make sure that you're not giving your adult jokes in our chat. Because we're very...
It's very unusual.
PG-13. You're so kind on Kindness Week.
Baby,
Just this
come
week,
back.
though. Next week, they're gonna be rowdy again.
All right, it's in Discord if you want to share it.
Rowdy. Oh.
All right, here we go. Taking a break. Sean's going to play us some music. Sean, what's your guitar situation?
Good guitar is still a 5-string guitar. But old guitar, less good guitar, is in tune, theoretically.
Nice.
Well, we are on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and a GamingMorningShow.tv. Bob,
Music.
what's coming up next
Coming
hour?
up on Gaming Morning Show, we play 5 questions and GMS, Morning Gaming Renews.
Thank
Hey,
you,
Bob.
Bob. Appreciate it. All right, here we go. Let's go to Sean playing music right now on Gaming Morning Show.
All right, I'm playing some new songs. Well, one of them's a new song, and one of them's a song I haven't played in a while. But so we'll see how it goes. I just found a friend in one of your lives to treat me so nice. I can't believe my ears when they say so many things. They tell me I am fine. Believe me, I try. Ever so sweet, you make this seem the way things go. It's not my fault, and I miss you so good. All of those nights lost our way back home. Ever so sweet, you baked it in cakes for me, but you left behind. It hurts my teeth, bringing the past with the postcards you've sent for me. Every line you see the wall you built for me? Can't you see the wall you built for me? Can't you see the wall you built for me? Can't you see the wall you built for me? Ever so sweet, you baked it in cakes for me, but you left behind. It hurts my teeth, bringing the past with the postcards you sent for me. Every line, it brings me right back down. That's Ever So Sweet by the Early November, which is the emo-est concert I've ever been to. But it was good. My version was pretty okay. Say something, I'm giving. Oh. Start chord. Say something, I'm giving up on you. I'll be the one if you want me to. Anywhere I would have followed you. Say something, I'm giving up on you. I'm feeling so small. Was over my head. I'm nothing at all. I will stumble and fall. I'm still learning to love, just starting to grow. Say something, I'm giving up on you. I'm sorry that I couldn't get to you. Anywhere I would have followed you. Say something, I'm giving up on you. I swallow my pride. You're the one that I love. I'm saying goodbye. Say something, I'm giving up on you. I'm sorry that I couldn't get to you. Anywhere I would have followed you. Say something, I'm giving up on you. Say something, I'm giving up on you. Say something, I'm giving up on you. say something.
Let's go! Sports Not Gaming! Morning, gamers! It is Gaming Morning Show, and it is Monday, February 15th, 2021. Sean absolutely rocked that. Let's go, chat! I actually was really impressed with that first song. Pop off, as the kids would say. But don't use the laughing emoji, because apparently that's out if you're a Gen Xer. Or, no, sorry, Gen Zer. So, I know all the things. Gaming Morning Show continues. Thanks for being with us wherever you may be. I am Ryan. Sean rocking things poetically on the show. And we got Austin Attack coming up in about 15 minutes from now to share with us more information on the charity stream coming up on Wednesday for Free Food Fridge Albany of Albany, New York. That is Mike O in the bottom left, Sean, who popped off in the top left. I am Ryan. You can find us on Twitter at the following spots. Coming up, we are going to talk to Austin. As I mentioned, we have our Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming Re-News as well, so stick around for that. There's news in the news realm. Let's go with it.
Oh, is that where it is?
Yep, that's just look in the realm of news and you'll find it. There's something about a border collie. This is a headline from Cole Higgins of CNN. An 8-year-old border collie named Lulu is inheriting a $5 million trust, Mike.
Yeah, Bill Doris, who is Lulu's owner, recently passed away. He was not married. He just lived with Lulu and loved Lulu a lot. So he did what any really rich dog owner would do, I guess, and he left Lulu a $5 million trust. So he died late last year, and he left $5 million for the care of Lulu. Currently, Lulu is staying with Martha Burton, who is one of his friends, and Martha says she's a good girl. I don't really know what to think about it, to tell you the truth. He just really loved the dog. So apparently his fortune is in probate court. They're trying to determine what to do with it, and in the meantime, they're gonna reimburse Miss Martha Burton for. It says she'll be reimbursed for reasonable monthly expenses to care for Lulu. So unfortunately, she can't like buy the dog a new car, and be like, no, this Aston Martin is for Lulu, not for me. I just need to drive it. But she's currently watching the pupper. They don't know what's gonna happen when Lulu goes across the Rainbow Bridge. What will happen to that cash? But for now, Lulu is one of the richest people in her house, I guess.
In the house.
Because she lives in Nashville, so there's like uber rich people down there. So Lulu does not crack the top 10 of the Nashville's richest. She's probably Nashville's richest dog. So
I think that's pretty safe. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. What's the mayor getting paid in Nashville?
I think the mayor's a goat.
Did you notice, by the way, next time you see Lady K chat, let Lady K know that the goats were not on the deadliest animals list that we shared
Oh, good.
last
yeah.
hour.
Yet.
Yeah,
They're working their way up.
Doesn't mean
plus or minus 1.
It doesn't mean she's
They're
wrong.
at like 2+.
Doesn't mean she's wrong to be afraid of them, but they're at least not killing humans. They're just terrorizing them.
That's true.
Can
They
people-
they tee them up for the hippos and the mosquitoes. Yeah, they're goats.
AJ, we've been rated before. I don't know. I might have like a back-end setting that says the thing where it's like you have to be a follower or something. I don't know. I can check it. If you ever hear of that, let me know. You also said pop off. I ain't no kid, Ryan. That's true. Makita, welcome back. You did miss singing. Sports.gaming sings in the 8 o'clock break on Mondays and Thursdays. So if you ever want to hang around, you can. Spacing out, hanging out with us. Kiki Lowe has been here. Axe has been here a very long time. I know Axe has been sharing the stream schedule in our Discord, so be sure to check that out. If you ever want to, too, you absolutely can. Just find our Discord and put your stuff in the community thing. What's that category? Community good vibes. So, community good
Put your stuff in the thing.
stuff
Yeah,
in
just
the
go
thing.
to the put your stuff in the thing. You're good to go.
Copia has been
Drinky
swaying
drinks,
with Austin. Let's see what's else. Yeah, it was a good break. Good singing. How do you feel?
The first one is tough. I feel like it was okay. The second one I remembered. Well, that's the one I've played before, and I stopped playing that song because it reminds me of someone in my past, and it makes me sad. So I'm doing okay. But yeah, this song, I don't know. It's just it hits me on a emotional level. But I like it, and I like singing it, so I sang it anyway. I played it yesterday, and I was like on the fence. I was like, I really like playing this song, but I really hate playing this song, and I didn't know if I was gonna play it today or not, but I did.
Well, thanks for playing it. It was really nice.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want you to know that no matter what happens, I will always love you. Thanks, man.
I have something for you because I love you so much.
How much? Okay. Oh, thanks, buddy.
They're back.
That was a good smooch.
I've been practicing.
You're the best ASMR smoocher I know.
It's smoocher. Okay, do another one.
No, that was one is enough. You don't want to ruin it. Don't do it too many times. Okay.
What? Just a little.
Okay, fine. Thanks, buddy. I miss you.
Gaming Morning Show 8:12 on the West Coast, 11:12 on the East, 4:12 for those watching in the UK. Austin Attack 12 coming up. We're going to talk about the charity stream on Wednesday starting at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Austin's hosting a 24-hour stream. It is Hippo Day. It is Annoy Squidward Day. Singles Awareness Day. Are you aware if you're single? Gumdrop Day. President's Day, Nova Scotia Heritage Day, and National Wisconsin Day. In addition to Random Acts of Kindness Week, what is the most random act of kindness you've ever been experienced in with?
2, Bill.
Prepositions.
I don't want to alarm anybody, but the ghosts are back.
What? What ghosts?
Weird.
The whispering ghosts.
They
just show up and
Are
whisper.
they still talking to you?
Not anymore. They stopped, but they were. I think they were making out too.
I didn't hear anything.
Wow. Well, it is Valentine's Day.
It was weird. No,
Maybe-
we're into the St. Patrick's season.
Maybe they're
Sorry.
into
Continue, Sean.
romance.
No, you're back to your old one.
I think that was my best one so far.
It's interesting that today is National Wisconsin Day. 1 year ago, I was in Wisconsin
What did you
Wow.
make this day?
because my wife graduated the nursings of schools on Valentine's Day last year.
And the next day, Sean used
We were still there.
$5,000 to establish National Wisconsin Day. Mike, I think you had the right hunch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man. What are we
Still
playing? Is this
confirmed
the
on
Kiss
Nuketown.
Confirms?
This will be fantastic.
This is new. We've never had celebrity dish before. Apparently, Austin may be a little late because AJ's reporting that Austin is having a baby right now.
Is that a fancy way to say she's pooping? Because you can just say she's pooping.
That's the fancy way of saying that?
Well, you know, like dropping off my baby. I got my food, baby. You know.
That's the
No?
non. So what you just did the second time was the non-fancy. I'm just
'cause
trying.
Some people don't like the word poop.
I'm just
You
trying
know
to
what I mean?
chart like the fancy to non-fancy spectrum of describing pooping.
Well, some people have a problem with the poopness, so then they try to come up with euphemisms.
How's that working?
I mean, it works fine for me, but I'm very proud of my poops, so I will gladly announce it. Just like I used to be afraid to poop in public, but now I will gladly poop almost anywhere,
Like a Starbucks, for example.
and I will announce it. And I'll be, hey, I'm pooping in here, and they're like, whoa, I didn't know that. I didn't know what those noises and smells were.
Oh God. Noises and
Thought
smells.
maybe there was a hippo in here.
That was the name of my band in high school, Sean. Noises and smells.
Noises and smells.
Yep.
If it wasn't, it should be.
Go back to high school and start a band.
Yeah. Or just find some high school kids and be like, hey, you guys want to start a band?
Bad idea. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Mike is going to be outside of high school being like, hey, guys, you want to start a band?
Well, there was a couple years ago. So I'm really involved with, or was really involved with the local soccer team. And I was a capo. So, you know, it's the guys who stand up front and chant and whatever. And my wife that was talking to the high school soccer coach here, and they're like, "Oh, wouldn't it be cool if Mike helped build that, like that kind of same thing here at the high school?" And I was like, "Oh, cool." So I came up with some chants, and I like went because he's like, "Hey, can you come help us get it set up?" And I was like, "Sure." Am I meeting anybody? And he's like, "Oh no, why?" I was like, "Oh, well, just to go over the chants and stuff." And he's like, "Oh nah, just get up there and like start leading them." And that was really weird to me because I was like, "Yeah, just go up front and be like, hey kids, I've got this list of things to chant. Would you like to chant with me?" It just didn't seem, kosher. I didn't want to. I can see the conversation with the officer now. You kids want to be my friends? Which one of you's in charge? That just doesn't work.
Why do you have to use that voice each time?
I don't know.
Maybe if you change the tone of the voice, you wouldn't have as many issues or reasons for concern.
Oh, that's ours.
All right, we got
Y'all
5
seen a dead
questions
body?
coming up after this.
That guy's
It's like, I still swear I hear kissing noises, and I look down at Sean.
Am I adding extras? We'll never know.
There's so many people in that
only
back
goes
house.
in one direction. That's a good one. Is that EJ that said that? Nice.
Morning, Kate Zaid. Thanks for being here on Gaming Morning Show.
Kate, how are you doing? Because Kate's down there in Texas.
Yeah, Kate's in Texas.
Oh, I blew myself up.
I'm happy to see that you might have power.
Or she's on her phone. I mean,
Well, and that's like, so just Moonbeam's a streamer that I know lives in the Pacific Northwest, but I'm pretty sure lives in Oregon. And yesterday was talking about they're on like 60 some hours without power where she lives, or just got it back after, maybe it was in the 40s, but still it was a long time. And that's why I was saying, like, I'm super thankful because I mean, I was without power for 8 hours, and Sean, you were probably what, 14?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to hear you have power. Because then our internet was so bad in my area, we couldn't even use our cell phones, like high-speed internet, let alone have
what
home
is
internet.
going on right now? The helicopter is broken.
The system
Scott,
is down.
What the heck?
So many explosions.
The rotors on the helicopter are broken, so it looks like there is a large plate.
Hey, Sean, I don't
above
really
the helicopter.
always need us to, like, peel back the curtain here, but are there actually kissing noises when you grab the kisses?
When you
Okay.
when you grab the heart.
So it's not you.
No, it's
This
not me.
whole time, I thought you were making a kissing noise every time that you picked up a heart.
Did you notice it was every time you picked up a heart? Because if I was that good, I would take it.
That's so weird. Oh, that's smart. Your apartment complex has a generator. So many explosions. It's gonna come down to the wire. We just need one more. No. Oh no! Oh, we lost.
man.
A bunch of losers.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, that was a good game.
I think that's the most fun I've had on Nuketown. That wasn't domination.
With your clothes on.
Kate Zaid. What's the weather report there? It's cold. Back to you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Back
Kate.
to you.
Good morning, Nintendo nerds. Hey, Nintendo, I don't
time
know
is it?
why you and the other ambassador, the final hour crew, didn't cooperate, but Chris has been here since 6 a.m.
I'm pretty sure Chris is asleep. Just FYI.
Just in front of the computer, like, ah. Oh my gosh. All right, stick around. We got Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming Re-News. We give you the top headlines of the day. We'll tell you which Bridgerton star, who's well at licking a spoon, is going to host SNL coming up as well. Might recap the Lost City of the D, or Lost City of D as well. There was no the in there. That was editorial.
Oh, wow.
Editorial. Yeah, liberties right there. All right. It is 8:20 West Coast. It is 11:20 on the East Coast, and it's 4:20 for those watching in the UK. Gaming Morning Show, 5 questions coming up next. Gaming Morning Show continues. Time to play 5 questions with the one, the only Austin Attack 12. Thank you so much for being here on Gaming Morning Show. Austin, how is your day going?
It's going great. How are you guys? Thank you for having me.
Have you been preparing for this moment your whole entire life?
I have been, and I'm very sweaty. I hope it comes through on the camera.
Yes, sweat on camera is always good TV, so that's important.
Quality.
We are here because you are hosting a charity stream coming up this weekend. Not this weekend, the middle of this week, February 17th. It's this Wednesday at 10 a.m. Pacific time. We are so excited about this. Tell us about the event.
I'm very excited too. So I have been planning this for a long time. It feels like it's been months, which it hasn't been. But I just wanted to do something to kind of give back to my community because this community that I have met has given me so much. So I kind of want to like give back to my community. And like food insecurity is always something that I've really been worried about, especially in your own community. It's kind of hard to see people that are struggling. So I always I want to do more, and I know I can't myself at this point, which is why I can't, because in the past I've done way too much. So Free Food Fridge Albany is an organization in the Albany, New York area that fights food insecurity. They set up refrigerators in local areas, and they have places donate to them, such as like Honest Weight Food Co-op, which is a huge store in our area. And then people donate foods like local farmers and everything. They donate meat and milk and produce and everything that is really hard to get for people sometimes. It's just not as accessible to everybody. And you don't have to like sign up to take the food. You don't have to prove that you are in need or anything, which I think is really important. It's like the honor system or whatever. It's just, if you need, you can take it. And I really wanted to do something for them. So the 17th, we're having a charity stream, 24 hours, so please come and hang out, because 24 hours is a long time. But obviously, you don't have to donate. That's not required or anything. But I would love to hang out with everybody.
One thing, Mike is a frequent member of your stream, right? And you talked about having fun in the stream with Austin, Mike. Do you have a question about like what people can expect when they go to Austin's stream? What do you like about it, Mike?
So I am a frequent. I think it's great because Austin's like one of the most caring, compassionate people that I've seen on Twitch, and she's really great at kind of giving those answers when you're having a really crappy day. She's one of my go-tos when I'm having some issues, so I'm very excited to see what this 24-hour stream is going to bring, because I feel like it gives Austin a chance to shed some of that. Those good vibes, as well as I guarantee some insane memories, and hopefully there will not be any attempted murder happening on the stream. So,
Austin, what's your stream like when it's not a charity stream? What is kind of your goal?
Well, I mean, although we are trying to be as kind as possible, obviously all the time. It gets a little weird sometimes. It is a quote unquote adult stream. We do a lot of swearing. A lot of screaming, it's not that weird, but it's a little weird sometimes. Sometimes it's fine. But like last night was so weird. Like Mike and I played Craft the World, and it was just a disaster, and it was so much fun. That's a good word to describe it. My streams are disastrous a lot of the time.
Well, sometimes playing 5 questions on Gaming Morning Show can be a disaster. I hope it is not the case for you. But that said, let's play 5 questions with the one, the only Austin Attack 12 right now on Gaming Morning Show. Thank you so much for being here. As we play 5 questions primarily with those doing content creation, and that is the case for you. We also ask all of our guests what category that they're most comfortable with. And in your case, of the categories we gave you, you said arts. That's what you know the most about. So, this is probably the toughest question you're going to have this morning, but which classic artist was a preacher before he was a painter? Henry Matisse, Claude Monet, or Vincent van Gogh?
I will pick Claude Monet because Claude Monet is my favorite. I actually saw his exhibit at the Philadelphia Museum, and I cried the whole time, and this lady asked if I was okay, and I was like, no.
She was not okay. Your answer in this case was not pretty okay. It's actually Vincent van Gogh, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah, apparently spent
Not a
nearly
fan.
a decade of his life in different fields, including as a language teacher and a preacher. Who knew? I didn't.
So I am the
No.
Vincent van Gogh of the world, is what you're saying?
Oh, that's true. You have so many tie-ins to Vincent van Gogh with all the jobs
So
you've had.
many. Hold on.
Also, lots of
I
people.
still have my ear.
Lots of people are very proud of Sink Butter, by the way. Austin, that's not part
That
of the
wasn't my
question,
fault.
But there's lots of people who are fans of Sink Butter. Question,
what?
question number 2, Sean.
So we asked you about your favorite material, possession, or brand, and you said, "quote this large, heavy photo/print thing of an old typewriter that I kind of stole." I also am a fan of typewriters, mostly the nice noise that they make. Why did you kind of steal your photo of an old typewriter?
If you wait 1 second, I can literally grab it because it's right there. I should
Please
have grabbed
do.
it beforehand.
Uh,
Okay,
no,
hang on.
no,
I gotta
no,
take
no.
my headphones
Yeah,
off.
You're fine. Yes, this is good
1
TV.
second.
Do it. I love
Do it.
Let's talk about her while she's gone.
Austin,
She's cackling.
Okay,
there was
I
quite,
got it.
There was quite excitement there.
Oh gosh. That
Oh,
was
hold it back. It's out of focus. Hold it
Holy
back.
moly.
It's very dark.
Yes.
Whoa.
Oh, there we go.
Higher.
That's
Higher. Yes. It's a
Lower.
royal typewriter.
to the right,
Come back.
to the left.
Okay.
That was very good framing for not being able to hear us.
Oh, good. Was it?
Yes. It's a royal typewriter.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Sean.
So,
Yeah, I was gonna say you might need to repeat the question though.
So, why did you kind of steal this photo?
okay, so I worked at a record label for 5 years, and we got this new warehouse to like store our items. And on the walls there were these giant pictures, like this one, and I was like, "What? I want that." 'Cause there was a couple that I wanted, and I texted the landlord guy, and I was like, "Hey, what are these pictures?" And he's like, "I don't know. I don't know what they are." And I was like, "Okay." So I took 2 of them. He didn't say I couldn't take them. He didn't say they were his.
That's theft.
He didn't complain.
What was his name?
His name was Aaron. His name is
I'm
Aaron.
gonna find Aaron and I'm gonna call him and I'm gonna say, Aaron, she stole your stuff.
I have a
He's gonna be
particular
like,
set of
"What's that?"
skills.
We also have a special guest.
I will find you. I will get you, and I will get you your typewriter painting back. Question number 3, Mike.
Number 3, if you could travel anywhere that you haven't been, you said England, Japan, and Greece. Since you have a channel points redemption called Sunnies, where you wear your sunglasses for a while on stream, I believe it's 5 minutes, we'll ask you about Greek sunshine. According to a website that says, according to MSN Weather, that's a lot of accordings,
Yep, there's a lot of
Rhodes, Greece has about how many sunny days each year? Is it 260, 300, or 340?
I'm gonna say 300.
Ooh, so close. The answer is 300. Ding, ding, ding.
Oh,
According to MSN Weather, Rhodes, Greece has about 300 sunny days each year. Bring that sunscreen. You're going to need it.
Those are
I
some,
will
pretty
because I'm
excited.
very pale.
those are some badass.
Greece is also one of the sunniest places in the world. Yeah. Oh, we got
Costume.
wardrobe change.
Yeah, please welcome sunglasses model Austin Attack 12 to the show.
One more.
Oh yeah. Oh look
They're
at
all the
that.
same
Oh,
shape.
geez.
You can tell what shape's my favorite.
It's that shape.
Which shape? The oversized?
This like pointy up here and then like round.
How many?
I believe, are those called cat eyes?
Maybe.
How many channel
Why?
points
I'm not
does
a cat.
one need to redeem sunnies?
It's I think 1,000. So it's
Yeah,
not
a
much.
1,000.
Can I tell you one of my favorite
Not
things
that I
about
don't spend a ton of time there.
one of my favorite things about channel points is that most streamers don't know exactly what anything costs. She's
I
like,
have no
I think
idea.
it's like 1,000. I don't know. No, find out. Go to Austin Attack 12 on Twitch.
$16.
300 days of sunshine's a lot of days.
That is a lot of days. I am moving to Greece.
All right, question number 4. You recently appeared on Love Royale with Kiki Lowe, otherwise known as Romance.
Mm-hmm.
You did it again.
One more time?
It was a lot of fun. It was the host name was Romance. So for our next question, we have a guest call-in question for you.
Yes. Hello, this is Peter Wright from Peterborough, your new fiancé. Now, impressively, I was able to start tying my shoelaces from the age of 11, albeit due to my grandma no longer being able to bend down to do them anymore, but impressive nonetheless. How old were you when you could first tie your shoelaces, and which method of shoelace tying is your go-to? I tend to use army for casual and ladder for formal.
Austin?
I'd have to check my baby book, I think, to see when I started tying my shoelaces.
Wait.
Is that something that's in a baby book?
You were able to do it before the age of 11?
Yes. I think. I don't know. And I don't know what method I use either.
Do you tie
I
your
use
shoes,
the-
Austin?
I can tie my shoes. It's the one with the regular one, right?
I
The
don't
little
know.
Regular one?
I'm gonna be honest. I tie my shoes in bunny loops still, so I don't even know if there is a name for the non-bunny loop way of tying your shoes.
So I don't do bunny loops, so I don't know what the other one's called.
Doctor?
Can you describe how you
I
tie?
got nothing.
If I had a string, I could do it, but I don't have any strings.
Use your imagination. You can do it. Just be like, do you around the loop and the thing and the who's?
Yeah, it's like around. You go like around the one loop and then like under.
The bunny goes around and then in the hole and then out the hole and then back in the hole, and then eats a sandwich.
Yes.
Mike
A
has
peanut butter and cheese sandwich.
Mike has an under desk cam. You know. Mike, do you want to demonstrate?
Don't go to that camera. Don't go to that camera. It's a bad idea. Don't go.
Oh no. Oh no. We're about to become an Austin Attack 12
Oh.
stream.
I was gonna say I've been really good.
Oh,
Okay.
So I think she got that one correct. Judges? Ding, ding. 3 of 4 for Austin Attack 12 on 5 questions. What are you looking for? This is a bonus question. This doesn't count toward your total. But what do you most admire about your fiance, Peter, who's in chat? Hello, this is Peter.
I really like that our first date is going to be spent looking at ditches and picking up
yeah.
litter.
Peter is wondering
Are-
if we're going to reimburse the cost of the call.
Grandma will be very upset if she sees this long distance call on their rotary phone.
That's true. Copia says, he really loves Austin. I think it's nice that he's showing interest in her shoe tying techniques. That's true. Question number 5.
Number 5. We asked you about something you seem to know a lot about that not many others do, other than myself. And apparently you're also an expert regarding Harry Clarence Styles. So we decided to give you a Harry Styles question. Which tattoo did Harry get first? A star on his left arm, 2 swallows on his chest, a butterfly on his stomach, or his first ever instrument, the harpsichord, on his rear end?
It's the first answer. I'm pretty sure the star.
You sure it's not
Star.
the butt harpsichord
I
tattoo?
think it's the butt harpsichord.
I'm pretty sure it's not the butt
butt-sichord?
harpsichord.
The buttsichord. Hashtag buttsichord.
Okay, if anybody donates in the next 2 minutes, I will get a butt harpsichord.
Hope you can find her donate link.
Wait,
If you donate
where's the donate
Enough.
link?
donate enough to get the tattoo, I'll do it.
Go to gms.watch. Click on where to find GMS. It's right there. Good luck.
Oh god.
What's the correct answer? Is it buttsichord?
It's
Or is it a
buttsichord.
star on the left arm? Sean?
It's a star.
It is a
on
star!
The inner left arm.
You were 4 of 5. Buttsichord. I'm not gonna lie. I try to predict what's gonna be the funniest. I really thought it was gonna be Peter's cameo.
You did a lot for buttsichord.
Austin Attack 12, you are truly a great person in this community. You do a lot of great things,
Accurate.
including this 24-hour charity stream. Once again, how do we find out more about the benefit for Free Food Fridge Albany?
You can check them out on Patreon or on Instagram. It's both of them are Free Food Fridge Albany. Or you can come by my stream or whatever, and I can tell you about it.
That would be fun. Do you have any special guests who are going to join you?
I do have a lot of special guests. Actually, 3 of them are in the video chat with me right now. Gaming Morning Show will be featured. There's going to be a lot of other special guests too. I have 2 interviews with 2 of my in real life friends. One who is a video game coach, one who is an audio engineer. So that's going to be very fun. And then a bunch of other guests. Some of them are in chat right now. Woo.
What? Austin Attack 12. Thanks so much for being our guest on 5 Questions GMS. You did outstandingly. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you guys so much.
That's Austin Attack 12 on Gaming Morning Show. It is now 8:38 on the West Coast. Thanks for being with us wherever you may be. It is 11:38 on the East Coast. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. Butt Accord is now trending on Twitter, I'm pretty sure. Nice work there, Sean. Butt Accord.
Sorry, Bob, for making
Bob,
you say
can
butts
you
accord.
say butts accord?
Yep, sending out the new. So my relationship with Bob, I told Bob, I was like, if you ever need context for what the hell you're saying, let me know. So far he hasn't, but I wonder if Bob's gonna write me and say, hey, tell me more about Butts Accord.
That's because Bob is a pro. Bob is a professional.
I didn't see any donations, Austin, so you might be in the clear for getting a Butts Accord tattoo. Real AJ just told me that the production notes are looking pretty okay for today. Is it a novel? Peter said, I am satisfied with my fiance's performance. That's love right there.
It is. Fun fact, Austin Attack is actually my 13-year-old daughter's favorite person. She really loves her streams. However, literally every time she walks into the room and I have Austin up, Austin likes to drop an F-bomb or something of the such. The timing is always amazing. Always perfect. And I'm like, and you gotta leave now. And she's like, oh gosh.
All right, Bob, what's the details once again of Austin's stream?
Wednesday. Join Austin Attack for her 24-hour charity stream benefiting Free Food Fridge Albany. GMS will make an appearance during the event. It starts at 10 a.m. Pacific on twitch.tv/AustinAttack12.
Thanks again, Austin, for joining us on Gaming Morning Show and playing the questions.
Oh, so good.
There were 5+ questions today. Like lions. Killed 22 plus people. Here. Should we just sign off? I mean, I don't know how we do much better than that. You want to play the harpsichord?
Do you guys want to hear some of my fun voices?
Do you have one that sounds like a buttsichord?
Can I just keep this one on the rest of the show? And I'll just sound really cool and pretty.
Can you roll your R's with that one?
Romantic. This is my new voice now.
All right, kiss confirm. We got Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming Renews coming up. Yep. We also have Clip of the Day as well.
Really big.
How you doing, Mike?
It's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
All right, there's
It
your
always turns
link.
into chaos when Austin shows up. It's crazy.
Did someone say chaos? Grim. Paging Grim Toga. Hello, this is Peter. Will payments still be made via means of tins goods?
Can we book Peter to be on the show, please? I have some questions.
I'll work on that.
I
I'll
want
talk
Peter
to
to do five questions.
I'll
Yeah.
talk to the booker.
Yeah.
See what we can do. Tinned beans,
Tinned
Peter.
beans.
Just for you.
Oh man.
Bridgerton star Roger Jean Page is going to host Saturday Night Live. Going to be with Bad Bunny as the musical guest, according to Elaine Lowe of Variety. Bridgerton
Bunny.
is a Netflix show, and I learned of Bridgerton because someone informed me that how good Page is as a character, licking a spoon. He plays Simon Bassett, Duke of Hastings, a dashing bachelor committed to avoiding marriage until he meets his match. Has anyone seen Bridgerton? Looking for Bridgerton experts, please. Kiki admitting he's a dreamboat. Don't tell Super.
Pro wrestler Bad Bunny.
I did miss McKenna giving you not only Sean Sean, but you get an accent mark over the A.
I like that.
Nice work, McKenna.
That's his French name. Sean.
It's going to be the February 20th episode of Saturday Night Live. If you want to catch the Dreamboat, Don't Tell Super, Roger Jean Page. Have you seen Bridgerton, either of you?
No.
It's apparently supposed to be really great.
Oh, Super's here. Don't tell him the thing.
Don't
Hey,
do it.
Super, you kind of like awake boat? One who,
What?
well, like if you were a dream boat, you'd be asleep. If you're an awake boat, you're in a different state. So I had a dream on Saturday night. I was doing a donut tasting, and I asked the person, "From where do the donuts hail?" And the
I
person
hope
looked
you
at
talk
me.
like that in your dreams.
The person looked at me and said, "Oh, those donuts? They come from in the UK."
Oh. The UK, you say.
Axe, I hope you have a tremendous day. Hopefully it becomes less ridiculous than what we just put out today. Tinned goods.
Tin goods.
Chat, instead of donating anything monetarily, because I think we missed our chance at the Butts Accord tattoo, we're going to do a can drive. If you could help us get some payment to Peter for appearing on our show for the appearance fee. What, Peter, if you're still in chat, what is the standard appearance fee for you?
I think we might have to get in touch with Grandma. I don't know if Peter handles that. Grandma
that's
might
true.
be the one that handles the bookings. Yeah. You having a problem, right?
Well, like, I killed this one falling off of the thing, and so now I got to get up to the train to actually get it. Thank you.
Ah, I'm being shot.
Yes, it was not a clean retrieval of the heart.
The heart support.
A Tinned Goods drive. Coming up soon on Gaming Morning Show.
Kisses won't stop.
Oh, it's right there.
There's a train.
I can't wait to see all the hilarity that Austin has in store for everyone joining the charity streams. Again, 10 a.m. Pacific time on Wednesday. It's a 24-hour stream. Dreamboat.
That's
Don't
between
tell
23 and 25. 23 plus hours.
Hey, Super, what's your idea of a dreamboat? I say dreamboat, you say what, Super?
What? Super?
Mila Kunis. Dreamboat. Coming soon to Netflix. Mila Kunis. Roger Jean Page, star in the Dreamboat.
Stop shooting me. Okay.
I would
I will
prefer
not
if you asked
play
my
Craft
grandma
World for
first,
6 hours.
but as long as it doesn't interfere with our Murder, She Wrote Monday marathons, our afternoon tea, or our dinner time, then there shouldn't be a problem.
Oh, this Peter is a wonderful, wonderful human being.
You okay?
Yep. Murder, She Wrote Monday marathon. I thought I was the only one that did it. Grandma just sounds better and better every time I talk to Peter.
It's Mike's dreamboat.
I can be Peter's step grandpa, perhaps. What are you doing, step grandpa?
No, make it stop. No. Why is this happening? We used to have such a good show.
Hey, Hey, you asked me to be on. I mean, technically, it's your fault.
That's true. I have no one to blame but myself.
The ratings have never been higher, but that's not how this works. Still.
So much fire around me, and I was itching my nose.
How's that dude not dead? I shoot you in the face, you die. Or you kill me.
Oh my gosh.
What's a cord?
You mates. That's a teammate. I get a trophy system on you, Mike.
Can't drive. Drive! Oh, I can't go up there. Oh, so... Don't blow up, don't blow up, don't blow up, don't blow up, don't blow up. It's gonna
What are
blow
we
up.
doing over here?
Mike.
Mike, you're surrounded by trophy systems.
Man, this thing's got quite a life on it.
There you go. Hey, you really...
Take that.
Wait, turn around. We did all that work
Oh,
for you.
Jesus.
Look, we took care of you. Okay. We are the Billy Thundergun teammate of the
That's-
match award winners.
Alright, there we go. We'll just do this then. I'd hate to put them to waste. Oh, I got shot. Oh, he blew them all up. What a twerp.
Did you hear that comm on the radio? They blew up your trophy systems.
All 4 of them.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
That hurt real bad. I got scared by an alligator in Farsi. Oh, Far Cry.
Farsi.
Farsi.
Who's
not
Farsi
help.
on?
Well, it's funny that you say that it's an alligator. Now, this is different than a crocodile, but crocodiles actually attribute to 1,000+ deaths a year of humans worldwide.
They're building a crocodile exhibit at our zoo here. That's exciting. Who wants to go to the zoo? Everyone come on down.
I actually have people who have mixed feelings about the zoo. I really
Well,
like the zoo, but I get like why the zoo upsets people.
Yeah.
Because capturing animals.
Well, I know our local zoo, they do a lot for conservation. Like, they're really big on conservation. So I think all of the animals that they have here are animals that are not able to live in the wild.
Yeah.
So they're all ones that, you know, have or had really bad diseases. And where they can, they try to release what they can back, you know, into conservation and reserves. So, I mean, I totally get why some people have mixed feelings about zoos. But ours is fantastic, so...
Thank you for saving my life, whoever did up in the top there. Gaming Morning Show continues. It is... Oh, no. Oh, no. Wrong one. There we go. It is Gaming Morning Show on this Monday, February 15th, 2021. Stick around.
Get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay. And the clip of the day.
It's Gaming Morning Show. Sean, Mike, and Ryan, thanks for hanging out with us. Big thanks again to Austin Attack 12, who did a fantastic job on 5 questions. 4 of 5?
Splendid.
4 of 5?
Pretty good.
And we also a takeaway that was pretty okay could possibly be that we learned that Mike is the Van Gogh of humans.
I am the Van Gogh. The Vincent Van Gogh of the Gaming Morning Show.
Has it, Copia? What is what is alligator in Farsi? You don't know about alligator in Farsi?
It's well, let's see if I can figure it out.
It's related to the farty alligator.
I cannot pronounce this.
You got it. I believe in you. If I can
Well,
say
no, 'cause
romance with a rolling R.
No. It's literally it's written in Persian, and I cannot read Persian.
Do you want me to take a stab at it?
Sure.
Let's get our headlines gaming-wise. We do this in the halfway point of the 6 o'clock hour every morning with the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News. Right now it's 8:52 West Coast, 11:52 on the East. Here are your Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming re-news.
You kind of stole that's my line.
Let's go to hashtag Video Game Expert. Here's Sean.
I was just stalling because I didn't have my stories open. You can say my line.
And then the
Welcome
Gaming
to the
Morning Show
game.
Morning Gaming News.
President Joe Biden took the weekend and stayed at Camp David for a little retreat with his family. And while he was there, he played some Mario Kart Arcade GPDX with his granddaughter. And she reports on social media that he was indeed a little rusty, but he still beat her.
Alien,
Good job,
what,
Joe Budden.
Alien, what did you think?
Alien says it was pretty okay.
Ah, thanks, Alien.
Where'd the other one go? There it is. The U.S. spent lots of money on video games in January, up 42% compared to last January. Americans spent a record $4.71 billion towards video games last month. Call of Duty tops those charts. It turns out of those $4.71 billion, $3.5 billion of those dollars were scalpers buying PlayStation 5s and Xbox Series X's.
Oh, no.
Wow.
It's a lot.
Not that I'm bitter.
Nope. The bitterness
bitter.
didn't come across in your voice at all.
And last news story, Remedy, developer of Control, did not release a game in 2020, but had a record year in terms of sales. Their revenues were up 30% to 41.1 million euros. That's what that little E thing is. That's a euro.
Oh.
This was all due to selling copies of Control, both original release and re-release on other consoles, along with some updates to the game. So congrats, Remedy, for making lots of money last year despite not putting out a game. I'm excited to see what they do next. Control was an entertaining game. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Name of the Morning was terrible, so we're not gonna go through that again.
Oh,
It was the only game
no,
though. So
no, don't you worry. I have a feeling we're gonna hear more about it very soon, because you gotta get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay. And if you're watching on Twitch, we're gonna send you somewhere in a raid. But right now, it's time for the clip of the day. The clip of the day. Here it is. The clip of the day. Sean, speak.
And always last but never least, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News with the world-renowned segment within segment where we take a look at what's out today. Super Seducer 3, The Final Seduction, out on PC and Mac. And for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning show, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's name of the morning goes to also Super Seducer 3, The Final Seduction, out on PC and Mac.
I don't want to make you feel sad that you can't get this game, chat, but I was going to retweet, like we do all of our name of the months. This one doesn't really fit the PG-13 rating that we're looking for here on Gaming Morning Show. So, if you're looking for Super Seducer 3, The Final Seduction, you can find it. Also, apparently there's not enough censorship, according to the Twitter account that you linked me, that it may not actually be out today. They might have to change their release date. So there you go. There's your clip of the day, otherwise known as Name of the Morning, which we couldn't say again, so we just said it again. Chat, what are your takeaways that were pretty okay? Peter said I need to go and perform my pre-dinner rituals. Goodbye, everyone. I shall await the email regarding payment.
Great to see you again, Peter. That was... Are we gonna raid somebody streaming Super Seducer 3?
No, no, we are not. Oh my gosh. Sean, your takeaway that was pretty okay.
My takeaway that was pretty okay is that Buttsicord is now my new favorite instrument.
Oh my gosh, Buttsicord.
Buttsicord.
Holy jeez, there are actually people streaming Super Seducer 2. Good God.
Hey, Chris. Your takeaway that was pretty okay is that the show is pretty good if you start from start to finish. Thanks for joining us at the 6 o'clock hour. Austin Attack, my takeaway is a new tattoo on my butt. McKenna, yes, give me your recommendation. That's fine with me. Mike, what is your takeaway that was pretty okay?
So my takeaway that's pretty okay is you can't trust Business Insider for information on deadly animals or counting numbers.
So true. My takeaway that was pretty okay, I have two. 1A is Channing Tatum and Sandra Bullock. Get ready to watch them in The Lost City of D, which would be the favorite movie that Kiki Lowe's had a chance to see. And my second one is romance. Is super easy to say when you're rolling your R's.
It's so far back in your throat.
Can you say that again?
I said it. It's
I missed it though.
Romance.
Yeah, I just heard. Oh, there you go.
Oh, that was pretty good.
I mean, that's just me going. That's me purring.
Purr, but just vocalize the R.
Romance.
It's grim. Automated. We almost made it. Well, hey, the show's not over till the show's over, right? All right. We are going to take a chance on Makita giving us a good recommendation and send you over to Yoshi Plays 9036. Thank you,
This is a
Makita.
big one, Makita. This is a big one.
Appreciate you taking care of us. So, all right, here we go. If you're watching on Twitch, that's where we will go next. We will be back coming up tomorrow for more Gaming Morning Show. Anyone else? Super Seducer's the dumbest game. Grim Toga's takeaway, that was pretty okay, I assume.
Nah, I think it's great.
Having trouble closing the tab. Will I be charged for this too? I'm happy to prepare a bill for any extra costs. It's very kind of you. All right, Makita, thanks for the recommendation. Everyone say good morning from GMS. We will be back tomorrow with more. Also, if you have never heard of fan-controlled football, be sure to stay tuned to a Gaming Morning Show this week, as we'll have more information about that as well. I can't type raid. My D didn't work. All right, here we go. Gaming Morning Show. Stay tuned. More coming up. Thanks for being here on Gaming Morning Show. That's Mike. Sean. I'm Ryan. Goodbye, everybody. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube.